Alright, you guys, welcome back to Run Pack Goes Planewalking, episode 70.
Oh.
Let's get into it. Now, Annette, I'm gonna tell you two truths and a lie about the last episode.
They're all gonna be lies.
You're gonna tell me
all
which
lies.
is the lie. Okay? Okay, number one, Fulham agreed to work with us. Number two, Deimos entered initiative against Cam. Number three, someone accepted Oro's invitation on a date. What's the lie?
Oro date. There's no chance in hell.
That happened! That happened! That wasn't a lie!
You literally said it wasn't a date. You literally said it wasn't a date.
It happened though. It did happen
You
though.
literally kept saying it's not a date.
You're
I mean,
retconning.
You're
It
literally
happened.
moving
It
goalposts.
happened. I feel like Oro said that. I think Oro said that. I don't think I said that. I feel like
Was it
I no. I will say, you know, apparently them saying yes to the date was supposed to be a hint that they are evil and working against us.
Oh! I like that angle.
I would have
That's
also
fantasy.
guessed someone go on
Yeah.
a date with me. I would have also guessed that was a fraudulent date, so you made a good call there, Jaya.
Okay,
Thank you.
so what do you think is the lie out of the remaining two?
Fuck. Dulam working with us, Fulham working with us. I feel like we're too bad of a group for him to want to do shit.
Believe it or not, that also happened, making the
God
lie
fucking damn.
that Deimos fought a child still the most believable of
Xavier would
the
never.
options, which does tell you a lot. All right,
Wow.
Are you gonna take that?
last
This is like a character arc. I never would have. That would have been a lie.
all right. Last time we began with Dulam and Fulham hammering it out, talking through their problems. Fulham remembered Zavrix very clearly, which made them upset. But Dulam sort of talked them through what had happened between us and Zavrix. Fulham asked if they could join the group. Dulam said if it was up to it, then yes. Then, however, they went to go talk to Hire. Hire talked them through what happened between him and Zavrix yet again, but Fulham still wanted to remind everyone of the Aetherians that Zavrix is dead because Fulham was pretty upset about the lost and tampered with memories. Fulham also mentioned that they want to try to bring Zavrix back. Hire was not psyched about this, but said it was okay. And Hire also agreed to let Fulham travel with the group. Then Fulham and Dulam went back for the sort of private debrief, the one-on-one, where Fulham asked Dulam to help them investigate Hire/Aether and to keep it secret from the group, which Dulam agreed to do. Can you hear the screaming animal in my house?
Yeah.
Yes, it's very
That was
cute.
like a horn.
Her meow does sound like a really distant air horn. Stop eating Nimbus's food. Fulham then informed Dulam of some of their abilities, including the fact that they are psychic and know all to some degree. Not omnipotence, but a sense of it. They are essentially tethered to the minds around them and can always discern truth versus lies. They also cannot themselves lie. After this conversation, Fulham set up an arcane lab in one of the spare rooms of the Ashen Sock. A better not hope she's ever getting this in back, because we are moving people in. Mally returned with Octart in tow. Octart seemed sort of hungover and fucked up. He was smoking a lot and a little on fire. Apparently, Octart appeared while Mally was getting intimate with one of the lovely ladies of the Sultan. We don't know if it was a lady. No, he said it was a lady. With one of the lovelies of the Sultan. Both Octart and Malagus then panicked and set the building on fire.
Yeah.
We caught up with Mally, told him what had happened while he was gone. He told us what had happened to him. Then Oro went over to try to explain ourselves to Octart because we realized we had accidentally fumbled his return by putting him in the jar. Octart had forgotten almost everything about us and in fact his entire life over these last few days, but Oro filled him in. He honestly accepted this order of events better than he did the first time, and then he was tuckered out, so he went to go to sleep. We made a list of things we want to do because our lives are falling apart, and here's the steps to make it better. 1, we need to find Splash and Tick. Haven't done that yet. 2, we need to find Topher the Orchestra. Also not yet. I'll just go tell you what we did do, actually. That'll be faster. Deimos went to go check in on Samson, who was furiously forging documents in his bedroom. He informed Deimos that he wants to return to Waterdeep. Deimos reminds him how much he sucked at his life in Waterdeep. And Gilly came up with the idea to scam Samson's brother, that they're trying to bring Samson back to life, and then charge the brother 10,000 gold pieces and give them back Samson, so that he would welcome Samson back into the fold. Meanwhile, Deimos was talking to the Lady of Pain's clone, who does indeed seem to plan to stay in the City of Brass, and has already hired some underlings. Hired detected thoughts on her just to make sure she wasn't lying to us, and found she didn't really have a deeper layer underneath the surface thoughts. In fact, her brain was almost only existing on the surface. Hire then began to check other Aetherians and found that Jackknife was the same, and in fact, almost every of these other faux Aetherians were, save for Monty, Abel, and Sam Near, who all do seem to have more substance. We're thinking this means that the characters who were written about the most were given the most sentience. Meanwhile, Oro went to check in on Cam, who was feeling better, and then went to search for Hire to hopefully remove Curse, but Hire didn't have it anymore. Meanwhile, Dulam also went to go check in on Cam and cast Greater Restoration on him, which pulled the curse off him. Dulam also learned some information that this was a curse placed by a devil. It was not a particularly powerful curse, or perhaps not a particularly powerful devil, but it was not put on Cam at birth, despite what Cam thinks and or says. In fact, it was only put on in the last 5 or so years. Now, given the fact that I'm pretty sure he's 10 years old, I think it could have been put on him when he was 5, which is still close to birth.
You think he's 10?
I think he could easily be 10 years old.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's like tween into low teen energy.
He just seems so youthful. He has so much joy in the world. Meanwhile, Deimos tried to get Oro to cheer up Hire, but Hire made Oro depressed instead. Dulam and Cam found Gilly to check that the cursor was removed and found that it was! We all celebrated Dulam's success and Cam's newfound freedom. And then went out in the day to try to get some shit done. We went to the Charcoal Palace to talk to our friend Rhea, the Sultan's consort, to see if we could check in on Mark. Rhea also mentioned that the situation with Malix's prostitute Penelope was fine. However, the situation with Barbok Arvelus is solved to the Sultan's liking. They made us say aloud what Barbok did because the Sultan wishes to hear it. That feels bad in retrospect. Mark, Mason, will you mute yourself for now? Just hearing some smacks. Freya then informed us that Mark is all right and Barbok is not arrested per se, just sort of put in a special room where he will stay until they determine the cause of his murderous intent towards us and towards Layla Darwish. They mentioned that Barbok will be corrected but not imprisoned, and they seemed somewhat impatient with all our questions. They also mentioned that they know about the Aetherians we've just brought into the City of Brass and that we are responsible for keeping them on the right path. We also learned that Barbok claims that he did not kill Layla, even though he admits he was in the inn to kill us. He also claims he was not working with Saffron and also claims he was not in the inn. So what he admitted to was that he wanted to kill us, but he claims he was not in the inn and did not work with Saffron. We were beginning to suspect it was not Barbok, that we didn't have who killed Layla, though we didn't have a solid guess on who it was. Deimos also suspected that Rhea probably wouldn't have been able to figure out where the teleportation circle found in the inn went, even though they claimed they did. And Oro invited Rhea to come over for dinner sometime, and Rhea said yes.
Wow,
Then we went to go Then we went to go check on Mark. We found a parchment sign on the front entrance of Barbok's Toy Emporium stating closed for the day, management missing. Mark appeared very scared and unhappy when he first saw us, but we were able to sort of talk to him through the glass door and talk him down and explain where we were coming from. He said he doesn't know that Barbok would be able to cast Teleportation Circle, but he probably could have hired someone who did. He also confirmed that Pumpkin had no allies he was aware of, but Barbok had several enemies, including the Raffiks, which tipped us off as last time we had talked to Mark about the Raffiks. Mark had said that Arfa Raffik was a family friend. Through some questioning, we were able to detect a modify memory spell washing over him, which we were able to dispel. Samir informed us that he was questioned by Rhea with Arfa Raffik, though he had been brainwashed to forget Raffik was there. And Rhea and Arfa were acting quite close, almost like lovers. Raffik took Samir's memories of him being there, but not of Rhea. Raffik was asking strange personal questions and made it very clear he hates Samir's father. He made it clear he had been waiting for Barbok to slip up so he could use the Sultan against him. He also asked several questions about Samir/Mark's dead mother, if he remembers her, if he remembers what she had done, and if he remembers why she had died. We learned Samir's mother's name was Zara Arvelis. Deimos casted locate object for that name and found nothing within 1,000 feet of the store, but did find 2 blips for Raffik. There was a small desk in the back room of Barbok's Toy Emporium with a piece of parchment from 7 months ago, showing Raffik had placed an order for an iron golem and paid 6,000 gold pieces. Then 2 months later, Raffik had offered to repay the kindness of the iron golem work and offered a dinner with him and Samir.
Kitty dinner.
Kitty dinner.
Wait, does that mean double kitty dinner?
No, we're still hand feeding the little kitty because she eats wet food.
Oh.
So it's just Nimbus's dinner, except I think Nimbus is trapped with Mason. So this is a fraud of a kitty dinner. No one's happy. Oro was able to find a false bottom in this drawer containing a sturdy lead box. Through an identify, we found that this box was locked enchantedly so that if anything other than the specific key entered it, unlocked it, it would melt the contents with acid. So Mark helpfully mentioned that, oh yeah, Barbok's always wearing a key ring. Cool. Dulam, however, was able to dispel magic on this box, allowing Oro to pick the lock and reveal inside the end of the episode.
Oh.
And the beginning of this one.
Whoa.
I just want to add that Octart was released because Malagus wanted to air out his ashes mid-sex.
He was showing them off for sure. He's like, look at the cool stuff I got in my bag. I'm impressed.
Hey, this is my dad. Fuck
Dad, look what I can do.
Oh,
Anything you do to me, my dad will do to you. I can keep going.
You know that Malagus was actually using it as like a pity thing. He was like, look, my dad is dead. He's in a jar. Please.
Please!
Please, discount. I need this.
Please. I need this. My dad's kind of dead. Anyway, thank you for
Wait.
that recap. Oh, go
Sorry.
ahead. No, go
Deimos,
ahead,
how
go
much
ahead.
how much did you give Malagus for this?
I think it was like 40 gold.
Well, here
didn't
you
even
gave
ask for
50.
change. Oh,
Great question. We'll just have to listen back to the episode to find out.
You hear that,
Nice.
Runt fans at home? Make a wiki. Tell us where we went wrong. Tell us all the inconsistencies we have. We don't, because we're perfect, right, guys?
there are
Yes. No mistakes.
No
We should make
mistakes.
Runpat Wiki.
Whoa, we could make the Runt Pack wiki.
Oh.
Which one of us has the focus necessary to make an accurate wiki?
Tie all
It
the
would
red
just-
string.
I feel like you would just have to go back through. It would be whoever has like dense notes who could just go back through and like really connect it all.
I can send my notes to someone.
That would be fun. I got you if you send me your notes.
Holy.
Bet. I will, 100%.
Yes. Good luck on
Heck,
the gender and age sections for every character.
That's actually, that'll be so good.
Leaving that blank.
What, gender and age? Do
Blank.
you at least have
It's
name?
Achilles' heel. Name
How
is
about-
easy for this campaign, but if we go back to last campaign, then people are gonna start to sweat.
How about first and last name, huh? How many last names do you know of these
Oh.
people?
Okay, Deimos,
Deimos
Hope.
Hope.
And
Giles
also
got a
Arvalus.
leg in it game.
Jaya
Malagus
Arvalus?
Truth Belly?
Wait, no. Wait.
Boy.
Oh my god, the
Mike
lore.
muted. Ironwood.
Bro.
Fuck.
Who was
Ironwood.
Truth Belly? That was totally someone.
Malagus.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah. And then I don't think I got one. Did I?
Well, you're related. You're also a truth.
Well,
belly.
didn't you say
Oh,
like
Cromwell.
Orpheus Valhalla? Oh, Cromwell. Such a
Yeah,
fucking
Oro would
name.
never say Cromwell.
What's wrong with Cromwell?
It's simply not. I'm unattached.
Aren't you guys Denernals?
True. Well, okay, I'm not. That's Aislinn. Denernal's at least better. Can I be honest? I don't love Denernal either.
Yeah.
Maybe do better.
How about Vinny
Consider that.
Smith?
Venus Smith.
It is
Jack Space Knife.
stupid. So Mason, about this box.
Anyway, you guys ready to play D&D
What's
now?
in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? All right, you guys open the lead box to reveal a lining of dark blue felt. Everything inside seems to be arranged with almost a ritual precision. You see a letter, dead center, yellowed at the edges and worn, crinkled in the corners. You can tell it's an old letter, opened and read many times. Beside the letter is a small wooden figure, an unfinished child's toy. You also spot a scrap of arcane parchment, or perhaps an old blueprint, half burned, wrapped delicately in a slightly translucent cloth. And finally, a simple wedding band.
Oh,
What do you guys want to look at first?
does this child's toy look like a girl?
Looking at the small wooden figure, it definitely looks humanoid. It's like jointed like a doll. There's no face yet, though. It's just sort of a smooth oval.
Okay. Do you guys think he was going to make his wife a construct too at some point?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he didn't. That could also be another version of Samir.
Yeah. Okay, I'll check out these blueprints delicately.
All right. Slowly pull out these blueprints. There's notes in Barbok's handwriting, sort of surrounding the edges, but it's burned up in a way that it's sort of hard to make sense of. Can you give me a insight check to try to figure out what you think it might have said?
I'd
I
love
feel like
to help.
I'll hand it to Hire. And then I'll help Hire.
Okay.
I freaking got this.
There's also a ring in here and a letter.
I can go ahead and start casting Identify. I'll read the letter. I can read just fine. Well, I'll hand the letter to Deimos and I'll cast Identify on the ring.
I guess I'm reading.
Dirty
Alright.
20 on the insight.
Ah, nice. All right, you read the following along the edges. The scribbles in the middle are nonsensical. If part of a greater design, it looks like a majority of whatever it was had been burned. This blueprint, and you think it is a blueprint now, with your solid roll there, was likely very large. You think a couple feet wide by 2 feet tall. What you have left is a scrap that's, about the size of a handprint that looked to have been a corner. In the corner, though, you read the following words from Barbok. Memory imprint is sufficient for movement.
What?
It's the only full sentence you could read. The others seem to be scribbled and kind of washed away by either the heat of whatever burned this or whatever was left. And it reads about memory, spirit residue, emotional echoes, some way to put the living into a construct. What's especially odd, though, is that there's a note off to the side, and you would have guessed it was the same handwriting, but with your solid roll there higher, you recognize a different person's handwriting. A bit more flowy, calligraphic. It doesn't look like Samir's, and it reads, "A thing that moves is not the same as a thing that lives."
What?
Ah, that's interesting. Maybe it was Barbok's wife, or I don't know, Raffik.
I would guess his wife. I mean, we never knew what his wife died of. If she died of something that he saw coming, he could have been researching things for this, to keep her around while she was still alive. It sounds to me like she was dying and he wanted to put her in a construct, and she didn't want that.
Oh, so like what? Raffik killed her so she couldn't become a construct?
Well, remember, we talked about this once, but Rafik's wish was really specific. He wished that she would die painlessly and quickly, almost like a mercy killing.
Interesting. And I guess maybe that was Barbok when he went too far? Huh.
Deimos, the next thing you read is this letter. It's particularly fragile, so you have to handle it with care. And again, it's yellowed and very soft at the creases. The note inside is somewhat short, though. It reads the following, in a similarly slender, calligraphic handwriting. My love, if you are reading this, then you have survived me, and I am so sorry for that. While my ailment was incurable, I hope you know our final months were joyous together. I loved you more than I could love anything, and you made me see that life is worth living, and especially dying for. This curse, this sickness placed upon me, sapped my will, but it didn't sap my love. I beg of you, promise me you will not try to make me stay.
Wow, there's some tension at the end of that.
Heavy stuff.
I guess, yeah, you were right, Oro. She was dying.
Wow.
And Barbok tried to make her stay. Anyway.
Well, but did he? It seems like he thought about it, but I don't know. No, and we know. I'll sort of look over at Mark / Samir. Has ever met her, so it makes me think he didn't succeed or go through with it.
You see the face on Mark is aghast. Hearing this letter read out loud, seeing this small doll, it's like something is reminiscent to him. You especially see a tinge of sadness as he learns of his mother's death. He looks around, eyes sort of distant. You don't think he catches your reference.
This is just a note, I guess, for the whole episode, but I forgot to say it in the recap, but Rhea did mention that they would consider getting rid of the spell on Mark as part of Barbok's punishment. So I think I want to just be keeping an eye on him to see if I notice a moment where it seems like he is suddenly understanding more than he was before.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Cool.
And finally, Orpheus, the fine wedding band in your hand. Do you want to cast Identify on it?
I'd love to.
Awesome. All right. About 10 minutes goes by to cast it. Mark sort of sits and watches you. He has a just horrified expression on his face. You can tell he's almost wistful. He's not quite sure what's going on, and he doesn't feel very good about it.
You're right, Oro. We have no idea really what happened yet. I'm sure everything makes sense in retrospect, though.
Yeah.
You doing okay, Samir?
Who, me? Oh, yes, I suppose so. He never told me about any of this. I had no idea.
I don't really know your dad, but from what I can tell, he seemed to be in a lot of pain from your mom dying. Seemed like he worked really hard to prevent that. I think he probably just didn't want the same pain on you.
Yes, but why? I just don't understand. What? I didn't deserve this. Nobody did. Why did he keep this from me?
I don't know, and I'm sorry he did, but I'm hoping this is something you two could talk about when he gets out.
Yes, I suppose so. It hurts me to think that he was so careless.
I don't think it was careless. I don't think it was the right choice either, but I think it was a result of too much care. Nothing he did out of lack of consideration for you. He was just misguided, I think.
Okay, I hope you're right.
I think I am.
I felt so lonely before. Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm distracting from this investigation. This is important. Oh God.
Seriously, don't apologize. It's more than understandable where you're coming from.
Samir sort of holds his head and looks off in the distance, almost lost. At this point, your Identify spell comes up, and you learn that this small ring, first off, during your Identify, you get a chance to sort of look it over, and you notice there's a small engraving on the inside. It reads, "Until the last tick." And it is, in fact, enchanted.
Yes.
You also feel, just as you cast Identify, there's a bit of sort of residual magic smoking out of this box. You're not sure which of these other items might be causing it, but just sitting here long enough, you sort of feel the haze of the arcane nearby.
Okay.
The ring itself, though, has a spell on it. You feel it's a ward of some kind, and more specifically, it's a ward of some sort of memory, a truth.
Whoa.
While specifically Barbok Arvalis wears this ring, he remembers nothing of Zara Arvalis besides her name and a few short facts.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Jeez.
Okay, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy sucks when it comes to memories, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is not a hypocrite.
Yeah?
And there's no way I can tell who cast this spell. Like, I can't get a feel if it was Barbok or Zara.
Unfortunately, the caster is not really evident to you. You can tell, though, it's old. It's been on this ring for a while. And you notice the ring hasn't been used that often.
Yeah.
There's a decent amount of wear on the inside, and it seems to have been made specifically for Barbok in mind, for it doesn't seem to work for anyone else. But you imagine if Barbok puts this on, he's able to remember everything about his wife.
Wait, so if he puts the ring on, he can remember everything? everything.
That's right. Without the ring, he remembers nothing but her
Oh.
name and a few choice facts.
What
Jeez.
the heck?
Apologies, yeah, if it was backwards for you fans at home. The ring allows memory
I see.
to return.
I'll explain that to my party. But sort of hushed, like, not so that Mark can't hear it, but like, he doesn't have to hear it if he doesn't want to.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have to. Yeah.
I'm assuming he's sort of, against the wall. I'm in the middle of the room.
Okay.
I feel like we need to make Barbok wear this, right? To really get to the bottom of everything.
Yeah, I agree.
But how? I mean, he's in fucking jail.
Well, they said
Well-
they're letting him out soon.
And he'll come for us, so we'll meet him then.
Yeah,
Did they say soon? I thought Rhea said we had like a few days to fuck on out of here.
I think that's true, actually.
She like bought us some time, or
Yeah. Hmm.
Do you think they let his son visit him at all?
Maybe. What do you think,
I
Mark?
I will say, at least Rhea knows we're friends with you, Mark. So that could put Mark at risk.
And they have already adjusted his memories once. Do we think they could adjust two people's memories at once? Like maybe Deimos could go with in disguise?
Whoa.
Disguised as what?
I
Mark's
don't know.
girlfriend.
Disguising it in the charcoal palace is dangerous, and I don't think I can see my father so soon. What if Raffik is there? I won't know what to do.
I don't know if I love that plan, but either way, we can definitely get this ring on him at some point if we want to.
I just feel like we want to be moving sooner than later so we can keep ahead of Rhea and Raffik.
I thought that was what the date night was for.
Yeah, but that's just before we knew they were like super evil. I'm now thinking. I mean, I'm still down. Where did we fall on that? I don't have to seduce them, right? I was just going to like ask them questions.
Yeah, I feel like it's really important we distinguish if Rhea is having their memories altered or if they're just straight up aligned with Raffik. So I think it's important to get them alone.
Okay.
I
I got
agree.
the vibe their memories were altered. Like it seemed like they were. Okay, here's a question. Malagus, when you went to see Penelope or whatever her name was, did you have to sign like a guest book? Certainly someone knew about your appointment.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure somebody wrote it down in the castle over
Dick
there.
appointment.
Well, your dick appointment.
Yep, that's the one.
Well,
No,
if-
I don't remember, but I imagine things are pretty like formal up there, right?
Yeah. If I was Arthur Raffik wanting to get to Rhea, I would have just bought, an hour of their time, and that would have been
True.
when I took over, so we could see that. But I don't know what that would get us really. Besides just proving our suspicions that they'd met in private.
Well,
But
but
I
don't we
think
already
Rhea
know
was
that?
controlled. I think before they wouldn't have done most of this, including saying yes to the dinner.
Sorry, I thought Rhea was controlled by their partner. Did I make that up?
Raffik?
Oh, Raffik. Okay.
Samir thought it looked like they were in a romantic relationship, but if they're under Arfa's control, it's just hard to say.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I should have mentioned. I don't know what I saw. It's just a hazy memory even now. How do we win this? How do we? I mean, at this point, we have to find this Arfa Rafiq and get him to stop meddling in my family's business. How do we do that? Perhaps we should have you go through with this dinner if
Yeah?
you're up for it, Orpheus. I know it is a difficult idea, but I mean, perhaps that could be your moment to find out if this member of the Sultan's court is colluding with this individual or was taken advantage of. Because if it is the
Yeah.
latter, you could have the might of the Sultan himself fighting against
True.
this man.
That's a good idea.
However-
and here,
Point.
Deimos could break the spell on you. Maybe he could break the spell on Rhea.
True, yes. Now, if it's the former and she is of her own free will helping him, then I suppose we would need a plan B.
Yeah. I really don't think they are, though. I don't know. Did anyone else notice that? It seemed like there's a definitive change in personality.
Yeah, definitely a different vibe. I really liked Rhea, but she was like shitty this time.
Yeah. But then also, like, nice, sort of, with the dinner thing.
Yeah,
But
but
in,
like
like, a
nice
not
to
Rhea-like
an
way.
end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might I put in a suggestion? I'm here too, by the way.
Oh, hey, man.
Supposing this vagabond, Arthur Rafiq, has been colluding against this great man, Samir, here. Why not give this Rhea character an invitation for a +1? If they are in cahoots, perhaps they invite this vagabond and you get to corner him then and there.
I like that, but what's our bait to make them say yes, right? Especially if we wanted to do this tonight.
Yeah, I think
how do we get
he would.
Arfa in?
He'd expect the battle going in.
A battle? Do you plan to wage war against this man? I suppose I'm game if you all are, but I thought we would just have a stern talking to.
I think we need to arrest him and break the spell on Rhea. I think if we can get the spell on Rhea broken, we're pretty much in the clear, right?
Okay, but what if it's not a spell, you know? Like, what if we're wrong about that? And then we've got both of them there, and they're like, oh, you thought it was a spell. Die now.
I will say I'm confused still on why what happened. I still kind of want to know what, like, Samir's mom's sickness was, and
Yeah.
like what Barbok was trying to do to keep her alive. I feel like these are important facts.
I agree with that.
So maybe our first priority is trying to get the ring on Barbok.
But would knowing that get rid of our Arfa problem? I mean, at this point, he is enemy number one against Samir here, and if he figures out even a little bit that we've been chatting to Samir about all this shit, then we're fucked too. I don't know.
Well, okay, one point of order, right? Samir should probably start staying in the Ashen Sock with us. It seems not safe for him to be out here, right?
But this is my... You're right. I'm sorry.
I mean, I
Not
think it should be
forever.
up to you, Samir, but
If I had my choice, I'd prefer to stay in my home. Seeing as my father might be released any day, I'd like to be there when he gets back. It sounds like you all somewhat agree that he is innocent in this matter.
We do.
Despite the threats against your life, which I can't exactly explain.
I will
okay.
say we also thought that your dad was gonna come out like mind controlled to some extent so that he would kill again. I don't know if it would be safe for you to speak to your father immediately.
Yeah, that's true. We do think he's going to do something once he gets out so that they can put him up for longer.
And
Oh.
I mean, I hate to say this, but like if Raffik is evil, he could just, why not send Barbok after you?
Oh, wow, I hadn't even considered that. Okay, so what do we do? This is so complicated. Samir looks troubled. You could tell this is a lot for him, especially considering his family is kind of on the line. He seems to be somewhat defaulting to you guys. Well, I mean, we
Okay,
could
so-
talk it over with all our guys. We've got a lot of people who need to drop off different places. We could get advice from them.
Yeah, let's try to simple this up, right, guys? What's our win condition for this? What's our final goal?
I feel like we have multiple goals. I feel like we want to find out what happened. We want to make sure Barbok doesn't kill us, but also not have him be hurt in the process.
Yeah.
And we want to confront Raffik in some way.
Okay, so I would posit the first part of that goal is getting Arfa out of prison, right? That's like sort of step one. I mean, sorry, getting Barbok out of prison. Did I say Arfa?
Yeah, that's okay. How would we get him out of prison? Just by saying,
Like, prove his
saying he-
innocence.
I see.
Which will be tricky. They've set us up quite well when Raya had us say out loud that we thought he did it.
Oh, so that was the point of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know if we can get him out of prison.
What does that leave us with?
My father won't leave?
No, he's going to get out of prison. We're talking about soon. We could leave him in for the rest of the day and try to focus on investigating Rhea and Raffik.
I'm
I
on
feel like
that. If Rhea
if
turns
we-
out to be a fucking swine, then we could, ice Raffik, and that's one bad guy off the table.
I will say
Yeah.
if we confront Raffik, we also confront whatever happens to Arfa. So I think we should kind of initiate with Arfa immediately and figure out what they're planning to do to Barbok.
Okay, so wait, I'm confused. Raffik and Arfa are the same person.
Okay, we want to stop Raffik so that we can save Barbalok and know what's going to
Yes.
happen to him.
I agree with that.
But we want to start with Rhea first.
Well, I thought Rhea was our way of getting to Raffik. If Rhea is under a spell and we can break it, they'd help us for sure. I mean, even the Sultan might.
That's very true. What if she is with Raffik?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
are we
important.
Well-
are we killing her in the Ashen Sock? I don't
I
think
mean,
we
you
get away
know,
with that.
If that's kind of the point, if we get her alone, I mean, I don't know, right? Who's to say, right? This is
What?
quite villainous crimes. I'm just saying. Maybe not kill, but just like detain, apprehend.
Detain we could
Citizens
do.
arrest.
Citizens arrest. It's so delicate, because these people are government officials, and it's going to be tough.
There is one thing. It's just, you know how we talked before about how pretty much nobody meets with the Sultan? One of the rare exceptions to that is proven criminal activity among his chosen covenant.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
That would buy us an audience, albeit it would be a dangerous one if we cannot prove it without a shadow of a doubt. Let's just say the Sultan has been known to be less than kind for those wasting his time.
Yeah.
But it is doable.
So what if we got some sort of magic thing that would record everything Rhea said?
And Bater, I suppose, but then it sounds like they also have a recording of you all saying that Barbok did it, right? So it is your word against theirs.
I mean, we thought Barbok did it, and that doesn't prove anything.
But it does weaken our case, I think.
Well, either way, the Sultan will have to hear us.
True.
Great,
No.
so how do we want to bait Rhea?
Dinner.
Well, yeah, but I thought it was like Rhea said she would reach out to us when she was ready.
Well, I hear that anyone can buy Rhea's time. Am I correct?
Oh my god.
Yeah, actually, they were pretty cheap on the list, all things considered. I think it was only like 100 gold.
That.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Were you gonna say slut?
No.
Wow, guys, this is a great plan. Wow, nice.
So, fuck it. What if we plan on meeting them tonight, 100 gold pieces down, be like, hey, big boy, come on down to the Ashen Sock. Then we bait them into Hire's mundane plane and whack the shit off.
What? Wait. Okay.
We are not going to whack Rhea off.
Fuck.
No, I'm definitely not going to do that.
Why not? That's what part of the plan? When did it go bad?
I'm literally celibate.
I don't think we're going to. We should not be taking anyone to the mundane plane right now.
I agree with that also.
Yeah,
Why not?
I have some things to sort out first. I think before
Yeah,
that
like
whole situation
Killing some broad there.
is like ready. I mean, could we not just fight in the Ashen Sock? Oh no, I guess that endangers all of our allies. Shit.
Also, I will say, Rhea knew that all of your mundane plane people were here after they left the mundane plane. Remember, they haven't even left the Ashen Sock, but Rhea was like, "Oh yeah, you brought a bunch of hobos to my plane."
I feel like that's Yoda word, not theirs.
Well, now that kind of scares me. I feel like we need to do this thing immediately with Rhea if she has eyes on us and knows about my people.
Well, I bet she wouldn't have eyes in the mundane plane.
I feel like I don't want to kill them. I still think.
And we're not going to kill if we don't
Well,
have
that would
to.
be worst case. If
Worst
Rhea
case.
isn't, if Rhea is who we thought her to be, which we do,
What?
then it'll be fine and we won't have to kill her.
Okay.
And sorry, we're detaining her. Sorry, that was the plan. That was the plan the whole time to show her the Grand Sultan. So we're not
Yeah.
killing either way.
Well, I like
I really
this
feel
plan.
like you're going to kill it.
No reason to.
Okay.
Yet.
What?
Get in.
When did you get so evil?
I just think we need to weigh our options and think rationally, or those
Stamos.
we love will die.
Damos rubbing off.
Whoa.
Damos is rubbing one off right now. I see it.
Demos,
What?
quit rubbing them off on
Hey.
Hyatt.
You know, I used to blame you, Deimos, for like your deal.
Oh.
I don't anymore.
Oh.
Holy shit, dude.
I see.
I think you bring some really rational ideas to the table.
Thank you. I feel as though I bring a lot of rationale to this group.
You're very rational, Damos.
Thank
We
you.
all need the devil on our shoulder, sort of thing.
Oh.
I just
and
want
not-
an angel too.
And we have plenty of those.
Nope, he's been dead for 20 episodes now.
Has it really been 20 fucking episodes? Dear God.
Yep, that's more than a fourth of the campaign, and that's just for this death.
A fourth? Oh my God.
He gave us.
If we totaled up the percentage of the campaign he's been alive versus dead, I think it'd be close to 50.
Oh.
You
Bet
get
someone
spoiled
feels bad
with so
about
many other
fireballing him
singles.
now.
It wasn't me. It literally wasn't me.
Do you guys remember who fireballed him? Because I do.
I do, Deimos killed him.
I was told that Deimos did not hit Samir.
Though I was not the one casting fireballs. Okay, we were fighting the Symphony of Death. They've literally cast multiple fireballs before. Okay.
Oh yeah,
thank
they
you.
cast one fireball spell on him and killed him insta.
Yeah, but Deimos is like also casting fireballs.
Okay, that doesn't mean I. Okay.
It just seems likely. I don't know.
Wow. Okay, I'll keep that in consideration next time. I'll just I'll never cast a single fireball again.
Okay.
It's because you have more violent spells you can cast, more dangerous ones.
This
Okay,
party.
so guys, the plan. We're
Yeah.
going to lure Rhea in for dinner. Then we try to are you guys going all out violence, or do you still want me to try to like talk to them and get the information out that way?
I think we should talk to them for sure. I think we should then try a like dispel magic or remove curse on sort of thing.
I like that.
Yeah. Do we know if someone can feel being like cast upon, like dispel magic? Like, can someone feel that?
If they see you cast it, then probably, but also it's one of those things where like, certain wizards and spellcasters just have like an innate arcane sense. It's sort of like a passive perception kind of thing.
I have subtle spell and I also have distant spell, so I could cast it on Rhea without her noticing.
Deimos, do you have
Nice.
any idea what spell it would be if Rhea was under control?
Gosh, I mean, I would assume it would only be modify memory, because I don't believe dominate person has a long, like effect time. DM, may I roll for this?
Yes, roll an Arcana check, please.
Yeah, would it not just be dispel magic like it was for Samir here?
We just don't know. I don't know. I don't think modified memory could do this to a person, make them act completely different.
24.
Can you modify someone's memory to make them think differently?
With a 24, Deimos, you conclude that, yeah, dominate person usually has some sort of half-life. For instance, like the normal spell of dominate person is like 1 minute, and that's it. Now, you do know that at higher level castings, the duration can increase. For example, if you cast it with like a 7th level spell slot, the duration is an hour. If you cast it with a 9th level spell slot, the duration can be up to 3 days.
Whoa.
Though at that point, you can cast Wish, so it's sort of a
Yeah.
different thing.
Maybe could it also be like a magic item that's on them, that's controlling them?
Or a curse? I mean, do you think you could slip in and identify Orpheus on
For
Rhea?
identify, I have to be touching something for like 10 minutes.
Well, what if you just like, if you get them alone, in a room, and in some situations, the clothes come off, and if everything's off, then we know that
I
it's
don't
not
think-
no cursed items, right?
In
So
my experience, my clothes always stay on.
that's
most of the
okay.
time.
I'm sure you could request, I sorry.
Okay, you guys could like hold. What if you just hold hands for like 10 minutes,
Oh my god.
and there will be people watching and protecting you if you need it.
I just thought my first time would be special.
No, so you can hold hands. That's all you need to do.
I was talking about first time holding hands, yeah.
Wow.
I can try. I just also
Dang, you're
feel
more
like...
of a virgin than I am. That sucks.
Okay, I was wrong. I just also feel like if I hold their hand and then mutter under my breath for 10 minutes, we'll know something's wrong.
If it helps, you can do it in only 1 minute.
I would have to be distracting them pretty hard. Or one of you.
Well, that's why
Literally-
we have a whole fucking dinner, right? Like, we could definitely do some distracting. Fuck, dude, I could stage Jaya's death.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm just going to kill him. Okay, if
I've had enough guys.
Higher. Let's use this as your let's use this as your example. Higher. If I were to grab your hand under the table at dinner and then start muttering for 1 straight minute, you'd be okay with that? No.
For you, sure. I wouldn't like it, but I'd
Can't
kind
one
of
of you
let
guys
it
just
go
cast
on.
detect magic and then walk into the room and look around?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
It just won't tell the spell. It'll only tell the school of magic.
But that's good, because we know it would have to be enchantment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what if you like put your hand on like her shoulder or something, and like when you mutter at them, it's like you're trying to convince them of something. Like you just start like ranting about like Riddicy or something.
Okay, but so the thing I'll be muttering will be the spell. That wasn't just like part of the deal for me. That it's the spell that I would have to be casting.
Understood. Okay, yeah, detect magic works.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of wizards just walk into rooms with detect magic up. Like, that seems like a sort of standard thing, right? So what if you're just like, oh, sorry, big day.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was looking for my magic hat.
Yep.
I was
All in
informed.
fucking one, buddy.
I was informed that I can kind of cast detect magic and like run into a room. So
I'm glad you were taught
Yeah.
that.
I thought Mason said that.
What did I say?
I was told I could cast Detect Magic and then run into the room. Oh no, that was for Detect Thoughts we talked about.
I mean, you can do it with any spell. Detect Magic isn't just like a 1 second spell. You can, it's up for like a minute.
The way you said that made it sound like someone like just told you.
Yeah.
I hear it.
I hear it now. It's coming to me.
Like Aether just whispered to you.
I'm receiving constant input.
Aether's chosen. Okay, so do we have a plan? We're gonna go ahead and still do the dinner. We can go send a team to the Capitol building right now to go pay this bitch off and be like, hey, fuckface, come for dinner tonight. And then we set up a trap.
Yeah, then we set up a trap.
Also, like, higher, realistically, can we set the dinner in the mundane plane? Like, we don't have to fuck up the mundane plane, but just in case things go south, it would be nice to be in a place that, like, isn't observed. I know we can set up, like, a nice...
I need time, if that is to be arranged.
Okay.
I just like,
need
if
to
I
talk to
help,
her.
will it... Yep, okay.
Sure. I believe. Sorry.
You good?
Okay.
He's
I'm
dying.
alive.
Is that smoke coming out of his mouth?
No. Okay. I believe before we do anything else, did we also want to check Barbok's like personal home? I mean, is that still on the table, or did we want to just? Are we good? We got everything we need.
Should I, Samir speaks up, stay the night with you guys? I can let you into our house and, I don't know, maybe if it's, you know, like, okay, you guys can snoop around if you want.
That should
Could
be
be.
awesome.
Yeah, helpful.
Yeah, I will say if you stay with us, there's going to be like a lot of explaining to do. And you know, there's just a lot of people there right now. But sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so there are a lot of like weird people there, but they're good people.
So, like, higher, if I help you clean up the mundane plane, will that speed things along?
What do you mean clean up?
I don't know. What else do you need to do there? Talk with somebody? Fuck that noise. Sorry. Praise
I
ether
just-
and all that.
You know, that was part of our deal, you know, my great goddess and I, that I would gain access to the mundane plane, but I'm not exactly sure how that works yet, nor am I exactly really sure some of the things I want to do moving forward. So just, we need to like kind of like finalize that part of, you know, the interaction. You know, things were just like rushed before. So I would need to pray for like a while. And it didn't go well last time I prayed.
Yep, you got it, buddy. Maybe you could grab Monty and do some side-by-side praying next time. The better Monty, not the old sickly one.
Oh.
Hey, both Monties, who I love equally, can give the help action, and that's all I'd need.
Cool, yep, cool. Cool.
Yeah, but don't call the other one, like, stupid or whatever.
Wouldn't dream of it, buddy.
Great.
Glad you guys are on the same page. Okay, I agree with Demos. I think we should investigate Arvelis's house. If you're okay with it, Samir.
Yes, I am. Anything to help my father be freed from where he is and hopefully not, oh god, mind controlled.
I don't think he is mind controlled, if that helps. I think if he was, he wouldn't have, or he would have admitted to killing Layla.
That is true.
Okay.
And really quickly, Samir, when we go home later, there's gonna be another version of you that my great goddess made. That is like a clone almost of the other Samir.
Yeah, to be clear, this is not the golem we've been making. This is a new third guy.
Yes, he's really
Sorry.
cool. I think you'll like him.
I suppose I've seen weirder. Okay.
There's a clone
Okay,
or a face too, if it makes you feel better.
No, I imagine there's probably a clone of all of you, right?
Well,
The version of you is actually, I would say, the most accurate and just all around respectful.
Yeah,
so
flattering.
I think you'll really like him.
Yep. Cool. Thank you.
wow, you took that really well, Samir. Just hats off. You're rolling with the punches today. All right, will you show us where you live?
Yes, and I suppose the reason for that is just the worst thing that could ever happen has already happened. So at this point, everything else is just alright.
Sorry to hear that.
Yep. Off to my house, he says as he leans up and steps away from his father's office. Hey, is that guy like a downer or what?
Yeah, he's like sad Mir. Like when you have to give him his own name. That's just really mean. He's going through a lot. We're going to help him put that smile back on his face, I'm sure.
You feel a heavy slap on your back or face as Abel goes, "All right you are, my friend. What an excellent outcome and empathetic response you have."
Hey Samir, this is Abel, by the way.
My dear, it is a pleasure. I am Knight Abel of Valhalla, sworn knight to Queen Ridice, but more importantly, sworn friend to Orpheus, and also higher.
Yeah, mostly you and Aura.
I don't know. Yeah, we're cool.
This Abel is another clone. And
Yeah.
Abel takes a deep, flourishing bow, and you notice Samir doesn't even turn around to notice. Just continues sort of walking almost aimlessly toward the front door.
Hey, Abel, he's just having a tough time right now.
Oh, that's quite all right. Suppose I've seen worse.
So, Samir, I sort of start like I'm gonna distract him, and then I just walk next to him.
You start walking next to Samir. Do you want to say anything, or just sort of stand there
No.
awkwardly?
I do say so, Samir, and then I stop.
All right, cool. You guys begin walking to Samir's house. Samir doesn't seem to respond to your comment, Orpheus.
Yeah.
Though you do notice he hears it and sort of awkwardly turns his head before turning back before you finish. Malagus sort of stays back and sidles up to Deimos. Deimos, you hear Malagus sort of whisper, "Hey, so listen, when things go to shit, you're with me that we're gonna have to off this guy, right?"
Well, okay, so, Malagus, this is a tough one. I've been thinking about it. And honestly, I'm not too sure. It might worsen our chances.
Oh my god, you're such a fucking pussy. Malagus
Oh,
moves toward higher. So higher. And the going gets rough. We're gonna fuck him up, right?
Who are we fucking up? Rhea?
You know, the enemy. Yeah, sure.
I see no enemy here. Are you like jealous? Wait.
Oh, what? God damn it. You guys are all being so weird.
Stop it!
This is
I
how I
won't be part
normally
of-
act.
Higher, you're a freak. Go talk to your goddess about it. Deimos, what happened to you?
okay. I've been blamed for so many deaths that were not
You
my
didn't
fault.
even
That's what
assault a
happened.
child last episode.
Yeah, that was interesting. I can't believe that was so believable. But you know, that's what I do now.
That's your cool new thing.
I guess so.
Iconic.
All right, as you guys walk to Samir's house, does anyone want to do anything specific? You walk through the major streets, and it's not actually that busy during this afternoon, so you get some time to meander.
Quick question: did Jaina die already?
Yeah, you were there.
Okay.
Jaina died at the end of the episode before last.
Okay.
We
Okay.
need to do a funeral.
R.I.P. Jaina.
Just need a mass grave at this point.
Didn't you guys have like a send off?
Oh, what?
Like a send off? That's what I was told.
Oh,
In-
but we talked him into the abyss.
In my mind, it was like, you know, one of the classic like Nordic deaths. You like put him in a boat, shot a flaming arrow at it.
Pretty sure the body is still in a bed in the inn.
Yeah, let me tell you this one. There was no boat, there was no send off. It was sort of more like
Yeah.
everyone just sort of sat around, waited, and then when they thought he was dead, they left.
Wow.
So good.
I do think it's now why we've had 3 separate people confused whether or not he died.
You guys didn't even check. You were just like, all right, looks dead, and you left. He was probably
Really?
alone in his final moments.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
But Jaina thanked Jaya for pretending to be his wife. That was beautiful.
That did happen. Yes, that was real.
Clarity. It means they're dead.
Maybe we should bury the body.
I want a boat. All Jaya should light the arrow or a
How do
flaming
gift
bullet.
funerals work?
Holy.
Whoa.
I like that. Let's do that.
Just like every single choice Jaya makes about Jaina, Oro is like, okay, that's how he wants it.
Leave the body
Yes,
alone
him.
for a day after he dies.
Gotta make sure he's gone.
We can make a Sparagil skit on that. That's like his thing, right?
That is, you're totally right. That's
So
totally his
true.
thing. Okay, to Barbok's house. So yeah, so Simeon, I guess also Jaya's clone died. So Jaya doesn't have a clone either.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Which we should probably bury soon. I think that body's gonna rot.
And and also, my brother's with us, but you know, like the clone of my brother. This is Monty.
Okay. Sort of looking off aimlessly. You guys, I think we're throwing too much at him.
We're throwing a lot at him.
Yeah, you know, the whole mom died thing and dad wiped his own memory. That's like kind of heavy, so
To
I
be
don't
fair,
know.
the mom died a long time ago, but besides that, I agree.
Okay.
Still hurt.
Wow, that's
Don't can't
pretty
be
fucking
sad.
heartless.
That was a long time ago.
Maybe, you know, Orifice, maybe I should be pulling you aside to say when the going gets rough, should we assassinate this bitch?
I'm just saying. I mean, it's not like he's surprised. I don't know.
Deimos' clone got wished out of existence too.
Yep. And Deimos' clone was also a huge monster, or so I'm told.
He used to be really charming.
But
still
not
is.
anymore. Nope.
Oh,
He gets it
nonsense.
inside a house.
Don't listen to them, Deimos. You are as charming as they come.
Oh, thank you, Abel. Oh my.
Of course, I was quite fond of your Draconid form as well. Spent many a night in that forest with him.
Really? And he didn't like try to murder you on
Oh, well,
sight?
we had our moments, yes.
Okay.
Oh, so you guys
that-
fought
what's that mean?
sometimes, but also had like tender moments?
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's fucking weird. Sort of came out half-baked. Hey, you think if we put him back in the mundane plane, you can write more about everyone higher and, like, fix their shit?
I want you to fix Otto.
Malagoop.
Oro's pretty much as good as normal. Yeah, fix Malagoop! Holy shit!
So kind of, if I like were to change anyone, I feel like that would say, like, I don't really accept them for who they are, and they would know I changed them. So I'm not gonna do that. I think everyone's
Definitely
great
change
as
Malagoop.
is.
Nope,
in
nope, I'm a
Ether's
pile
design.
of fucking sludge. You designed it. It was not Ether's design.
I
Don't
never
go say
said-
some bullshit like you're the extension of Ether.
I never said that. I never said you were a pile of slime and goop.
Did you say he was a grease elemental? That's still what I think happened.
Yes. Something along those lines. Yeah.
Okay, you see how that doesn't go very well for you, buddy?
I'm a descriptive writer.
I'm glad you're so in touch with yourself. And as you guys walk, Deimos, can I get a perception check from you?
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, seventh
Eight.
one.
Big 8.
You're kidding.
Should have rolled a 7.
Fuck.
Which of our people is already out here?
We out here.
I've been starting to think that Zavrix is back alive.
It took like one session for the paranoia to come back.
Oh.
You had God erase him.
Oh no, I mean like the real one.
Dude, I was so sad. I was so ready for Zavrix to be back in the world.
I know, that's
Yeah.
that's why Fulham is making him.
Fulham
Oh,
is actually
fuck.
making him. That's true. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. I forgot I had a backup. Solid backup plan.
Fulham self-touched.
Dude, the Fulham Gambit is about to go crazy. You know, that's who you
Yes.
should fix. Fix Fulham. Fix Fulham and Dudmos. Those are the ones you need to go in and write about.
Bro,
Fulham needs
let
to-
Orophacus love.
Orpheus is loving. He's just got a big mouth and a little
He's
short.
incapable of love.
I accept him for who he is.
I don't care about the appearance. I want him to be able to love.
Can I get your Orpheus again? It was really good. That sounded a little too surfer, bro. Try it again. It really is quite good.
I wonder which version of y'all Mark will like more. Kidding.
It's Orophacus, Fido.
I do love Fido.
Me Orpheus has too much baggage, to be honest.
Alright, so Deimos, what was your roll? Have you rolled it?
Big 8. The biggest.
An 8. Alright, Deimos, where about do you think you walk in the party comp? Do you walk in the back, the front, in the middle?
Oh, thank you so much for asking. I think towards like the middle back, if that makes any sense. Thank you.
Okay.
Think towards the most defensible position. Yeah, that's that's where I imagine myself.
Deimos, you are sort of startled as somebody taps you square on the back with a big square finger. Tap, tap. As you
hello.
turn around, you are met with an very elderly-looking Ifrit man. His red skin has gone from rosy to sort of a dark crimson. You see tall gray horns on the top of his head and sagging red skin that complements a very almost Santa Claus-esque smile that he makes with a white beard. And as he smiles, he extends his hand out and offers what looks like a small, square, black letter.
Oh,
Greetings, young man. Apologies, that young boy over there, and he points sort of off behind him, wanted me to give this to you.
okay. Do I see this young boy?
You look off with your 8 perception check, you don't see who he's talking about.
Snow boy. Okay. Sure.
Not sure what the business is, but there was 5 gold pieces in it, so I thought I might as well do it the right thing. Trust me, I didn't look at it, but I imagine it's important.
Oh,
Have a good day.
thank you. I guess.
Nods and begins walking off, leaving you now with a single black letter.
Huh. Does anyone else in the party like notice this interaction?
I imagine you guys would probably all hear Deimos being stopped by an elderly man.
Is the black letter? Does it look like Rex Humir's?
Yes, it looks familiar.
Wow. Okay. Guess I'll just put this in my pocket and continue with my day. Don't even think about it, Haya. You know what happened the last time you tried to commit mail fraud?
I told you I respect who you are now.
Hey man,
Um,
what's it say?
I don't know.
I
I'm
won't
Hey,
even
oh,
ask
can
this
we-
time, man.
Let's crack it open.
This is not. The streets of this city are not. It's not an appropriate place to open this letter. Okay, let's
Open
just.
this
let's
letter,
just
to open
hold-
this letter. It's not an appropriate place to open this letter. When are you going to open the letter?
I'm gonna just later. Okay.
Later when?
I don't know. Maybe when we get to. Okay, that's it.
Demos! Demos!
You're gonna
All
get
I
a
want you
hernia.
to do is know. All I
And-
want to do.
And you will. And you will. Let's get to Barbok, and then I'll open it. Okay.
Will you show me what it says?
We'll see. We'll see. I might convey it to you.
It probably has explosive ruins on it if it's not Deimos reading it.
Demos!
You know how paranoid Rex can be. So it's just.
No!
No.
I've never gotten to be on the inside of a paranoia. I didn't know they were like that at all. That's never been my experience.
Oh no! I just it's just business.
How about when they
Deimos.
killed you day after day?
They weren't that worried about it.
Oh.
Well, don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna get to Barbok. I'm gonna open it while you look for other evidence, and I'll convey it to you if I'm allowed to.
No,
Okay.
you won't. You're never going to tell me.
It's not on me. It's on Rex. Okay. If you want more letters from Rex, you should ask Rex for them. Okay.
I sent them a letter. And they sent me back a letter saying, "Why can't I cast sending?"
Okay. How about we fix that? I'm sure we can get something for you that would allow such a spell.
I want to build one, like a stone of sending, a sending stone.
Oh, how much would that cost?
More than I have, given the fact that my gold is 0 and my silver is 0 and my copper is 0.
Oh, wow. How
Yeah.
did this happen? How did this happen? This
Wow,
isn't-
so you're not even gonna pay for Rhea? You're gonna
I-
make us cough it all up?
I just, we didn't have money in Valhalla, and now here I just get money, and I always see something I want.
It's okay,
And then I want
Orpheus. You're
something
allowed to
else
have your
more
earthly
later on.
pleasures.
I have a ketamine cigarette I could trade for the sex.
Whoa.
Hey,
well,
so
You don't
is
need
she-
that ketamine cigarette anyway.
I also have a bracelet that's baby-sized. And
When
a
did
bottle
you-
of brandy.
what? Where did you pick up that bracelet?
You wanna know what the worst part about that? I spent money to buy that.
Oh, okay.
It's just that we just got to the city of brass, and I was trying to get directions to the toy store from that really mean girl with the stall selling jewelry. And I
Right.
bought this baby bracelet from her.
Oh, well.
Right. And at this point, you guys arrive to the Arvalus residence.
Oh, thank God.
This isn't going to distract from Deimos opening that letter in front of at least one of us, right? I nominate me.
No.
It's
I
just
don't.
not-
I nominate myself or Doolum.
I agree.
I nominate myself and only myself.
No one asked who you nominate because
This
you're
is
the
just-
one who.
This is not.
It's just not fair. It's not fair. You get
fine,
all
pick me
these
the
letters
judge.
alone.
You're not on the journey.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
No, this is justice.
I don't like the precedent we're setting of invading people's privacy.
Thank you, Haya.
Oh my god, cry a fucking river higher.
That is just rich coming from you.
I'm sorry, but you just won't have my vote.
Jaya,
Yeah.
do you want to know what's in Deimos's letter?
Boy, do I ever. I think I've always been on the side of reading into this shit. I don't know what the hell's going on in that man's brain, and it kind of scares me.
Thanks, Jaya. Alright, Democratic vote. We now have enough people to oust Deimos as a dirty liar.
What if we let Jaya read the letter?
Oh, no, Jaya's gonna forget it. We need someone else.
All right, Deimos, I tried. Let's read the letter.
Okay. This is not how any of this works. Okay. Has Mark opened the door yet?
Yes, Mark leans forward at this point and has begun slowly opening the door with a heavy key you see on a key ring on his side. He sort of leans back and gives you guys a soft smile and opens the door to the Arvallis estate. What sits before you is a quaint charcoal building made of dark basalt and obsidian. Orpheus, you've actually seen it once before, the time you sent a stalker bot here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was a message bot. It was a leave a message bot.
It's a very nice estate. You see the building itself is on a rather large plot of land with a heavy yard of what looks like untrimmed cacti and dark red bushes that fill up the groundscape, giving a rather nice appearance of color to the yard. There's also a walled gate that surrounds the property in what looks like a dark sandstone. You've already traveled through this and made your way through the garden up to the front door of the house. It's looks to be about a 3-story high building, very square, without any seeming entrance for a carriage, so you imagine this is much more for leisure than any sort of business. And as Samir opens the front door, you all are welcome to a very quaint interior with open, spacious floor plans and a remarkably minimalist design choice. The walls are all barren with sort of simple basalt and obsidian lines that crisscross across. What few places you could find art or framed images on the wall, it just seems to be solid colors that match the black and gold theme of the place. There's a simple living room with a soft golden couch which circles around itself in sort of a circle formation and a table in the center. And beyond that, you see no sign of living here. There is no trash. There's nothing out on any counters. Every tabletop is immaculately cleaned. Every drawer is closed, and all the small cabinets and cupboards and vanities you see around these hallways seem to be completely empty of visual clutter. It almost looks sterile. Ah, welcome home. So, do you want to go up to my dad's room first?
Yeah, this place is nice, Mark. It's very like 8th century dwarven bachelor pad vibe.
Ha! Oh, my dad would hate to hear you say that. He curated
Oh,
this
no.
place himself.
It's nice. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's fine. It's more fun to be at the shop, though. Yeah, more room to work, you know. We don't have any tools or anything here. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, that's crazy. How do you stop working for all the time you're at home? Wouldn't you go crazy?
I imagine that's why Dad spends many of his nights sleeping at the shop.
Oh, I see.
This place is usually just for sleeping or eating. I usually don't spend that much time here either.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway, I should take you to his space. We don't use this area down here often, except for hosting small events when my father invites his closest business partners or favorite shop residents, the visitors that we have, or quiet evenings.
That's a great question, Mark. Does your dad have any powerful allies that might be able to help us in this circumstance we found ourselves?
All of his allies are business partners. I hate to say it, but I don't think he has any true friends.
Business partners can be motivated.
Yes, through cash.
Business.
I'm not exactly sure where my father keeps his savings, and while I would be willing to shell out for his rescue, I don't think any of his friends would do it out of the kindness of their heart.
Well, you could say that if this Barbok dies, so will your contracts with them. You'll be taking over his shop, theoretically, if he dies. Maybe they'd be willing to help just to save the financial relationship with your dad.
The fear would be Arthur Raffik is a rival businessman, right? So
That's true.
he might just swoop in on those contracts.
Regardless, let's go ahead and keep going, yes?
Aye.
Right. Samir nods and makes his way through the long, curved hallways until you find a wide, circular staircase. Begins heading up, you notice there are a number of light fixtures in the building, but all of them seem to be off, as a quite surprising amount of natural light from big, open windows seems to completely bathe every room in natural sunlight. Or sunlight, I should say, the natural heat of the plane of elemental fire. As you walk up, you find the second floor is just as barren as the first, and Samir gets off the stairwell and dives through completely identical hallways until he inevitably turns into one unassuming door, and you find what looks like a small office, though different than the one at the shop. While the office at the shop you guys found had character, there was small projects lying around, half-finished, blueprints lining all the walls, and scrap pieces of metal and parchment littering the floor, as well as tools everywhere. This office is pristine, almost looks untouched. You see a small workbench that seems to have no tools lining it or on the sides, and the desk in this room seems to only have a small journal. Samir points to it and says, not a lot is really here, I'll be honest. My dad spends more of his time at work than at home. I understand he has a dream journal or something of the nature that he has over there. I have actually looked through it myself and didn't find anything really interesting, but perhaps you all might make more of it, considering it seems I am forgetful of some things. And please have at it. There's not really anywhere else that I think would be worth looking, but if you have an idea, I'm all ears.
Dream Journal sounds like a great place to start.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's like the inner machinations of his mind.
Sure, yeah.
Right?
It's just right there. Gestures to it.
Okay, so Samir, imagine like this was like my journal, and then like your goddess just like made it come to life. Anyways,
But that's all right. Okay. Samir sort of stands by the edge of the room, holding his hands awkwardly, and you guys have the room to yourselves now. What do you want to do?
I'll crack open the Dream Journal.
All right, you approach the desk and find the journal seems to be already turned to the not yesterday, but the day before's date. There's a short note which reads, "Dreamt of a great eye sitting in the sky as a replacement for the sun. Its every blink called night to the world."
Whoa. Next.
You see what I mean? It's sort of vague and yep.
No.
Yeah, it is sort of like I don't really know what that. I mean, it sounds like he's paranoid. Like he feels like he's being watched.
Oh, I guess you could read into it like that, sure.
I feel like, I mean, you know, I feel like that's kind of what you're supposed to do, right? When it comes to dreams.
Just read
some
into
dreams can be like tellings of the future or of something.
it, I guess.
Or the
yeah.
past.
Right, then at this point, Orpheus, I want you to make an investigation check to look more into this.
Help!
Yes!
Panted like a dog.
Oh, out there
Oh my
panting
God.
Like a ooh.
But there's a natural 20.
All right, it is going to take a bit of time. You think about 20, 30 minutes all told to really scour this journal for anything interesting.
This is the longest Oro's ever spent reading a book.
Wow. Oh, you know, while you guys work on that, I think I'm gonna go investigate the bathroom. Yeah, I think I have a feeling, I have a sense about this sort of thing. So
Oh, do you have to shit really bad?
Mark, where's your restroom? Where's the nearest restroom?
Oh, yes, I'll take you there. Mark
you.
sort of guides you out of the room, leaving the rest of you guys alone here.
Steal the letter, Mark. Rob him blind.
No.
I don't know what you are talking about.
You know.
You know.
You know damn well.
All right, Orpheus, would you like me to just sort of read off the bulk of what I have for notable dreams written in the dream journal?
Document this way.
Or would you rather me? I could also just tell you what you make of it, because you did get a nat 20, and if you'd rather, I could just send you you understand this about him. Which would you prefer?
Can I get both?
You You can have one.
I couldn't understand what Carter said. I don't know. I want to read it all, but I guess I also don't. I'm scared I'll be dumber than you think I would be. I couldn't understand Carter again. I don't have any guidance.
I said greedy.
Oh, that doesn't help. Okay, I think I want. What if for now you send me what I understand, and after the episode you send it all to me so I can review it on my free time?
I'll send it all to you to start, and then I'll send you what you know. How does that sound?
Okay.
How does that sound? You like that? As Orpheus is reading these notes, and I would love for you to read off the ones you find most appropriate for the pod fans at home. Deimos.
Yes.
Samir leads you out of the drawing room, out into the hallway and down a little bit. As you guys sort of make your way a bit of a distance from the door, Samir sort of says to you quietly, Deimos, is everything going to be alright? Will I get my old life back?
Oh, this is tough. I am going to say this, that we are fighting very hard for you to return to some sort of normalcy, but also this is the nature of life, Mark. Things change, and sometimes it's just because that, some things are inevitable, especially when people are making a lot of wishes in this town, so it's kind of tough not to catch strays, if you know what I mean. Anyways, what I'm just trying to say is that yes, I believe that you're going to get your father back, and you guys will just spend the rest of your days making toys and trinkets and whatnot in your workshop, and hopefully Mr. Raffik will either be in jail or somewhere else. So it's all you need to worry about. Just leave it to us.
Does Deimos believe that?
Wow.
Samir responds, Deimos, it's funny, I almost believe you. Thank you. Thank you. Your
course.
kind words do a lot for me, and I'm sorry that I put this burden on you all.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. We're all here for a number of reasons, and our meeting was kind of funny if you think about all the circumstances. So, I think we're just glad to be here and glad to help.
Of course. Just between us, I really hope we all stay friends after this.
Yeah, it's great. They have transplanar messaging, apparently, like a post office. Apparently, I've been receiving letters from the material plane, so it's quite nifty. So yes, I would assume we could all stay friends.
Good. Don't tell anyone else this, because I don't want to put the pressure on, but I've been convincing my father to let me go adventuring. It's something I've always wanted to do, and maybe he'll finally let me go. He gives you sort of a smile and a wink and gestures to the door of the bathroom.
Wow, that's, I could tell you can have that spirit about you. But I should get to this restroom.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah, we'll talk on this more later. This is all very exciting.
Sure. Yeah. He gestures, and you enter the bathroom, and I will send you a private message.
Oh.
Not that it has to be private, everyone. Just so you know, it's.
Just that it fucking will be.
It's
Oh my god.
it's a completely normal letter.
Yeah, whatever.
Indeed.
Fuck, it's fucking. I have to delete shit. Oh.
Yeah, why do you guys just want to hear about what Deimos does in the bathroom so much? God.
You're evil.
You know why?
Do I know why?
Yes, you do.
Is it like things like these that lead you down the path to thinking Deimos fights children? Is this hiding
Exactly things like these.
opening private letters, fighting children?
Keeping
What's the letter say,
secret.
Deimos?
I don't know. I haven't opened it yet.
No, you can't.
All right, Deimos, go ahead and take a look at that. Back in the drawing room, Orpheus, you find all of these notes. Any of note? Hey, Oro, you find anything interesting in there?
Okay. Here's this one. I dreamt of sawdust falling like snow. It melted before it touched the ground. The clock has too many hands. One of them kept pointing at me. I woke up tired of apologizing. I do not remember to whom. I think that one's got to be to his wife.
That makes sense.
A child laughed behind the workbench. I do not own a child-sized workbench, so that's something. Okay, I dream of a door that only opens inward. I'm always on the wrong side. The toys knew my name last night.
That's freaky.
I dreamt of the ring again. So that's the ring we found.
Oh.
It was too tight, then suddenly gone, then heavy on my tongue. There was a fire, but it did not burn, which is interesting because he died in a fire one of those times, right?
Oh shit. You're right.
Yeah. Zara stood very still and asked me why I was moving so much. I woke with splinters in my hands. The bed was clean. That one's weird because it's not a dream. It's a real thing that happened. Every time I try to run, my feet are made of wood. It's nice but bad. I dreamed of applause from an empty room. I dreamed of the city was built of joints and screws. Something was tainting them. That one was weird. It's like the words were changing as I was reading them.
Yeah, whoa, that was crazy.
That is really psychedelic. I slept well tonight. My Dulam guided my sleep. That's a red flag. That like
Shit.
the Dulam is controlling him.
Dolam, you did that?
He means a different Dulam. The toys were broken in my dream. I was relieved, and I worry about Samir, which is again, that one's noted, but it's something to think about.
Alright, so what do you make of it all?
What do I make of it all?
So, is there any possibility? Okay, I'm sensing that something is made out of wood. Is there any chance Zara was made out of wood?
Like originally?
Yeah.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Like, the line that really confuses me is every time I try to run, my feet are made of carved wood. Beautiful work, poor choice. What if she got, like, a disease because she was, like, rotting on the inside?
And it turned her into wood. Well, okay, the only reason I don't think she was wood to start with is because they did, like, make a son together.
I thought they made a son via Barbok, like, work.
That's how he made the one of them. Mark's not in the room with us, right?
No, Mark is out in the hallway.
That's how he made our Samir, but he did that because the original Samir died. But I don't know, the original Samir could have been a goblin too. I mean, Gollum.
Goblin.
Yeah, I mean, what if they were all artificial, and that would make sense why if Zara was artificial too.
Did you identify the doll?
I didn't. I'll go ahead and identify the doll.
Right, pulling it out and placing an identify spell on this, you find, after about 10 minutes. Give me an Arcana check, please.
I'll just use a spell slot to make it take 1 minute.
Okay, it's taken 1 minute now.
Okay.
Give me that Arcana check, though.
Yeah. Can anyone? Oh.
Are we allowed to help?
No.
Okay,
Fuck you.
well, fuck me.
Die. Hi, bitch.
26.
Huh.
Eat my cheeks.
Oh, Damos is BRBing. Sorry, gotta read that thing on the pod in real time. Very nice, Damos. Very in character of you. Anyway, Aura, what'd you get?
26.
It's a great roll. Should I eat your shorts?
Yeah.
Seconded.
This doll is not magical, but with your high Arcana roll, you realize it once was. In fact, it reminds you exactly of the same magic that's in the Samir doll you continue to carry around in your small back pocket to this day. There's something different about this one, though. While the Samir doll had the very active, powerful wish spell a part of it, this one seems different, more man-made instead of sultan-made, but it's just a wisp, and you can't make out much more.
Do I think this would have worked as the core of a golem?
You think it probably could have, yes. Not anymore, though. It is dead
But-
to the world.
Yeah. Can I tell if it ever was in use?
You know, with your roll, I would say you think it was likely once in use.
What? Harry, you might be right.
That would make
Okay.
everything make more sense.
But
This-
does it? Because if the first Samir was a golem, why did he make a human Samir? Also, his wish, let me check.
At this
The
point,
final
Samir
wish.
walks back in. What did you guys find?
This is
Oh,
going
sorry,
to be hard for you to follow. Is that
Am I
okay?
interrupting? I can wait. Sorry.
Yeah, can
Sorry.
you give us a second? I think we're figuring things out, and we want to be certain when we tell you.
Sure. I'm sorry for interrupting. He dodges off. Continue, Orifice.
Okay, I'm reading my notes. Okay,
What was the fire?
so the fire was when Hasib Raffik wished Barbok never survived the fire. Then later on, Fes Ferris Prime wished Barbok back to life. Then Stone Who Walks wished to bring back Barbok's son, Samir. That is this current Samir, as far as we can tell. So I would think that means the original was a human. Otherwise, I don't know why this one would be.
But do we know anything about who set the fire?
No, we don't.
Fire is such an interesting thing to happen when someone's made of wood.
Yeah, this was well after his wife died, though.
Oh, okay.
Our
okay.
only theory about the fire was that the wish that Barbok never survived the fire was around the same time our Samir was sent to Surkat, so we thought maybe it was the same accident that did both things.
Is there a chance that Samir's mom was alive way more recently than we thought? I mean, Samir's been told that she died before he was born, and clearly Barbok, like, erased his own memory. Fuck, dude. Like, what if she died only, like, a bit before Samir, our Samir, came to Surkad?
Well, shit, let me go check the wishes again. Zara wished her and her husband could have a son. Okay, that really does support Fire's theory, though. If them having a son required a wish. Right, guys?
I mean, Barbok's a toy maker. He was always trying to perfect Samir. It makes sense he would want to move on and forget about his wife, given his wife was just another creation.
Holy shit, dude. That's fucked up.
Crazy. So Zara Arvelis wished they could have a son. Then Turtur wished Zara Arvelis an instant and painless death. Samir wished his father back to life. Barbok wished his wife back to life, but was denied. Barbok wished his son to forget his mother. Then Dulam wished Samir to return as a perfect synthetic replicant. So Zara died before our Samir's time.
Okay.
But who's
Alright,
saying
good to
how
get
far
that.
before?
Thanks for clarifying, Oro. Jeez, this whole thing's a fucking mess.
It really is. So what do I make of these dreams? Let me just really concentrate.
If Barbok was trying to save his wife somehow, would the goal not to be to give her a different body? Is it possible he tried, like, if we figured out how he could do that, then maybe we could figure out what he did. I don't know.
He did learn from that note that he read off Oro that his wife didn't want to come back, right? Something like that.
Yeah, and when he tried to wish her back to life, his wish was denied, even though other people were successfully wished back to life.
Maybe something along the lines of her not being alive in the first place. Or, I don't know. The Sultan's rules don't make a lot of sense, but Hire's theory does make sense.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was also thinking maybe it had to do with the fact that she didn't want to come back. Like, maybe she told the Sultan that.
Yeah, the Sultan could have done it as a favor to her.
It's not a bad idea. Hey, where the fuck is Deimos in all this, huh?
Actually, so at this
We
point,
Yeah?
I think Orpheus would get a message.
Oh my
Boom.
god! Is it finally happening? Am I on the inside?
The message would just say, come to the bathroom.
I have to go use the bathroom. I walk out.
Fuck, guys, I don't think we're on the inside.
Demos!
Come in. I'll open it.
I walk it.
Okay, Orpheus. Okay, calm down. You have to be calm. This is serious. Be calm. This is serious.
I'm really calm.
Okay, good. Now, before we do anything, okay, who are you loyal to, Orpheus?
Man. Oh my god.
Reximir?
Smear. Then
Oh.
Samir.
Dulam.
Okay.
And Jaya. Sort of people I like to think of as the good half of the party.
Okay.
And also Reximir with them.
And where does Reximir rank on that?
Below Samir for sure.
Okay.
It's just hard to quantify. There are different things I trust you guys for differently. Like I trust Reximir to think of the smartest plan. But I trust Dulam more not to let me die for its plan. Actually, not that much more. I trust Jaya more not to let me die for his plan. You know?
Okay.
And like you and Hayara are like not far behind everyone else.
Oh, great.
Oh, and I trust Cam a lot. I trust Cam like probably second to Samir.
Wow.
And I trust Gilly less than you.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So, would you say if you were given a task by Reximir, would you help carry it out?
Yes.
Even if the task didn't make you feel great about certain actions.
What could that possibly mean?
What type of actions and against who,
Hmm.
hypothetically?
Orpheus. Orpheus.
Yeah.
Orpheus. Okay. Okay. Let's just. I'm gonna frame like this, Orpheus. Okay. Would you be more loyal to our Reximir, who we've known and trusted for so long, or would you be more loyal to perhaps this new clone of Reximir?
I don't want to kill them. This
You're not
shouldn't
you're not
have with them.
you're not killing anyone. We're not killing anyone here. And Demos is gonna hand the letter to Orpheus.
All right, Orpheus, you are handed a small black letter, and I will now send you the message. I imagine you will likely share this with your people. So, do you want to like read it off as you get it?
PM it to me and I'll see if I read it out loud.
Oh. And
Hypocrite.
with that, also Orpheus, there was a small letter meant for you actually in particular that I did not open, mind you, because I don't commit mail fraud. So here you go.
Okay. See, that means they thought I'd be with you while you were getting the letter. So, like, ergo, therefore. Oh my god, they wanted me to see the whole letter. Oh, I'm
there
so
you go.
excited, and I also feel like I'm going to throw up.
don't. Well, there's a toilet right here. So.
I'm going to want to do something evil, but if Reximir... Oh, God. I don't think Reximir's evil here. Really don't.
I mean, me neither. You know, we're talking about. Well, you'll see. You'll see.
All right, hold on. I'm fighting Discord's word limit. I know you're sitting on the edge of your seat.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm actually throwing trash at our cat.
Why would
You're
you do
edgy.
that?
Whoa.
Oh, she jumped so high. So here's my thing. I feel like Deimos must have changed the letter somehow, because otherwise Mason could copy and paste.
There is a new
Y'all picking
letter.
up what I'm putting down?
There is more happening.
A second letter has hit the Discord.
Get
Wall incoming! Xavier, how far are you in Full Metal Alchemist? Oh, I
Oh.
got the small letter.
Oh, I'll let you read the letter first.
Okay. Oh my god. Greetings. I hope you're well. I've finally found a way to reliably contact your party through the plains. I sent a few messages to Deimos as a test, but I did not want to send sensitive information to you and have it compromised. I miss you, oddly, and hope you visit soon. My taste for battle is unsatisfied as of late, with Valhalla closed, and I was hoping we could spar. Okay, so they miss me, but they want to hurt me again.
That is sensitive information.
That's really tender.
Okay, Deimos and Orpheus. I'm entering that. Greetings. It has come to my attention, most uncharitably I might add, that within your fair and profoundly combustible city, the city of Ras, I have been named as a murderer in the Layla Darwish case. One would think that decades of unimpeachable leadership, etc., guileless moral character would count for something. Alas, history continues its vulgar habit of surprise. They use longer words for you than for me.
Oh,
Have you noticed that?
oh no, that's okay. That's probably nothing.
Okay. You and I both know that I'm an upright, straightforward leader, entirely transparent. I will immediately undergo an investigation into my personnel to see who might blame me for this. I suspect Mammon. Please do not contact them until further notice. Regrettably, my agents within the city of Brass, usually so adept at pointing out precisely who my enemies are, have failed to identify the architect of this particular fiction. A rare lapse. Were the responsible party known, this matter would already be resolved in a more permanent fashion. Thus, I find myself at the distasteful but necessary conclusion that I must submit to the accusation publicly, gracefully, like a man with nothing to hide and everything to control. Fortunately, my informants bring brighter news as well. A clone of myself, how flattering, has recently appeared in your inn. I'm told it is currently enjoying the hospitality of the Ashen Sock. Such misunderstandings. I've been accused of many crimes in many different cities, but none so far and associated with you and your group. Would anyone in your party dare to frame me? Are inevitable when one's reputation precedes one at a sprint. Still, I have been forced to inform the authorities of the city of Brass that Reximir is presently residing at the establishment. I will finalize this disclosure at noon tomorrow, your local time. I therefore recommend firmly that you devise a convincing and immediate reason to evacuate all of your companions from the inn at that hour. All of them, that is, except the counterfeit Ymir, who may remain behind to enjoy the full warmth of civic justice. If you succeed, the matter concludes cleanly. If you fail, you'll be present to witness my arrest. With the highest and warmest regard to both of you, Reximir, Masked Lord of Waterdeep.
Great
Now I really
reading.
feel like I'm going to throw up.
Oh,
Oh my
Um,
so
So this fucking sucks. Why is he on trial? Did you make Reximir kill Layla for us?
no,
You
I
did. You
I
did.
have
You asked him to.
no.
You asked him to send an assassin to kill us. You asked him in code. You did.
No.
Oh.
What
Oh
would I
my
have
God.
against Lila Darwish? Please tell me.
Because snitches get stitches. Because she was going
That
to
is
tell
not-
Lady of Pain
That
on us.
is not.
Rats are going to squeak. That I always thought that was something you would say.
That is not something
Oh
I
my
would
god,
say.
you are probably like Reximir. Dot, dot, dot.
Uh.
I have a little rat problem. Dot, 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 at the Ashen Sword. Dot, dot,
Oh
dot.
my god.
Can you send me a pesticide? And then he sent Mammon to kill her. Deimos, why did you do this to
This
me?
is not.
She was never going to hurt us. She was just a woman.
Orpheus? Orpheus. Okay.
Deimos. Deimos.
I did not. I was actually planning on trying to help Lila. Turns out because I what do you mean? I understood her case. Okay, she was in a horrible position where she was basically owned by the Lady of Pain. And you know what?
Yeah.
And you know what?
What?
That was much like my own beginnings. Okay, in my plane, I was owned by the Lord there, and that's just no one should really be owned, Orpheus. You know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, look. This whole thing, not of my planning, not at all. This is all news to me. Okay. And I just need another pair of eyes on this to venture properly, as it were.
Oh, Deimos. We can't do that to New Rex.
Okay, but also our Rex did not consent to a clone of them being created. So
No,
and if they wanted said clone to be gone,
What?
this wouldn't be the worst way.
Look, Deimos, riddle me this.
Riddle.
If Reximir didn't do it, how on earth are they implicated? They don't even live in this plane.
See, and this is the part where we're not asking whether or not if they did it. We're asking whether or not we help them with what's in the letter.
I can't like take. Okay, if our Rex is a murderer and other Rex wants to be my dad, I don't want to turn other Rex over for our Rex crimes.
Oro. Didn't you know that, our Rex was, had a bit of a darker side, getting things
did.
done.
I did. It just felt like after everything with Radice and everything here, it felt like everyone had that darker side and theirs was more honest. But there's absolutely nothing honest about this letter. Oh, God. I'm sorry I kept asking you to read these letters.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is one that perhaps we get everyone's eyes on this one. It feels it feels appropriate.
It does. Necessary, even.
Okay, let's go upstairs.
Okay, yeah. You can read them, the one they sent me to, if you want. It's not got any secrets.
Oh, I mean, up to you. I mean, every relationship, can be private or not. I don't want to presume anything between you and you and
Okay,
us.
I I get it. I get it.
Okay, come on.
All right, you guys return to the rest of your group. As they're gone, back upstairs, Pyre, Dulam, and Jaya, would you guys like to do anything specific up here?
Prep that body.
Do what now, soldier? What now, partner?
That was
Partner.
start getting Mr. Gina's body ready to be buried. This shit's gonna keep rotting if we don't do some shit.
Okay,
You
sorry,
guys
is
see
Jaya not
Jaya
with us this whole
wander
time?
out.
We're still at Barbok's house.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's a bit of that dementia they tell me about.
Fucking Orpheus and Deimos went to go kiss in the bathroom while we fucking figure out the death of this guy's
Something.
Man.
Dulam, do you want to be doing anything?
I guess we'll just investigate the world.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Dulum, I feel really bad for you. I'm sorry everyone keeps secrets. I feel like we just have to, but it sucks to have a secret kept from you.
But everyone really just seems to be them too. I feel like, doing the secrets, you're pretty bad at keeping, and I have shit to hide.
Yeah, no, I know you have your secrets, and I think I'm gonna be a lot better going forward with the truth.
I was unaware that everyone was keeping secrets.
No, let me be clear. Let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
I don't have any secrets.
You just said you did.
You said believe me, which I did.
I said I don't keep secrets. Dulum can't, and then you're bad at keeping them.
You're right, Dulum can't. No, but I can keep some secrets.
I think I'm capable of keeping secrets. I just
Wait.
am not. I don't have the desire to.
Hey, are we all keeping secrets from Dulam?
Oh, I forgot this bitch was here.
Yeah, I'm still fucking here, Jaya. You fucking asshole. You just been looking at me weird and mumbling, really, about your dead fucking clone. Get over it.
Man, I guess you were some sort of ugly ass.
Oh
dude.
my god, holy shit, you are a senile
Wow.
old man who died in front of us. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I got nothing to lose telling you this shit. You know what?
Calling me a musty ass bitch? Look in the mirror, pal.
I never
Like
said
it.
that I wasn't. I know I got some rank to myself.
Thank you, yeah, I'd agree. You got some rank.
Stop
buddy.
fighting!
Alright,
Thank you.
Higher. What do you want to do, motherfucker? So, Orpheus, you and Deimos return now back to the office of Barbok Arbalest with this letter that you have now read in tow. You walk in to find Dulam investigating the room, and Jaya and Malaga seem to be in an argument.
Oh.
Like I was telling you, you fucking demented fuck, we're not at home. You can't put your old dude to rest. We're gonna have to put you to rest.
Better when you were gone.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Guys,
Please
come
stop
on.
fighting!
Oh, hey, welcome back. What'd you guys do in the bathroom, you fuck? Jaya, I bet they fucked.
Yeah, you wish that was you.
Okay, I thought I was letting you in on something there, but it's fine, I guess.
No, you're right. I'm sure you fucked
Oh,
plenty.
thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Malagus has fucked the most recently, except for
Actually,
Deimos
should-
and Orpheus.
I should note nothing
I did.
nothing happened that night.
Nothing happened to mine either in the bathroom just now.
Wait, but
Oh.
but she said you weren't as good in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thought-
that was sort of the foreplay part. We never
Oh.
actually started.
So the
Yeah.
first half was talking to you, and she liked that more than foreplay?
Yeah. I just did a lot of complaining. I sort of got a lot of things off my chest, which really helped me out, sort of in the long run. Anyway.
And she liked that?
No, she... Right, so anyway, what'd you guys do? You fuck each other? Am I right, or am I right, guys?
So we've got some bad news. Can I share Deimos with everyone?
Yeah, you could show him. It's not bad news. So it's just-
Reximir is being tried for killing Layla Darwish, and
Holy fuck, your dad killed Layla Darwish?
My dad
Wait,
didn't
what?
kill Layla Darwish.
Wait, what
Our
the fuck?
dad might have,
have-
but my dad didn't. Do you understand?
Wait,
Why
this
would
sort of reminds me.
Reximir kill Layla Darwish?
Because Deimos asked them to. Is the only reason. I
so
can think of.
untrue. So untrue.
Deimos, did you ask them to?
What?
No, I didn't.
There you have it, Oro.
I just would have done it myself. Let's be so real.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Now,
Wait, you
this
didn't.
does- Deimos,
I
did
know.
you?
No,
We put
I
you under.
can't. I can't cast dominate person. Okay, God, thanks for rubbing it in.
It's not what
Can you though?
No, it's hot. I can't. It's hot. I can't focus on studying wizard spells and warlock at the same time. It's just not enough time in the day. Okay, I haven't gotten there yet.
He's not that good a wizard anymore.
That isn't. Oh,
Damn harsh. So did Rexy do it, or are we like? We're
But
assuming
why
Rexy
would
did it.
they?
Right?
Here, okay, how about this? Demos, did you tell Reximir that Layla Darwish was thinking about ratting us out?
no, I don't.
So how'd Rex find out?
Well, they have informants everywhere. Apparently, that's how they found out they were.
There's a fucking spy among us.
I mean, I would have done it if they'd asked me to, but I didn't.
Wow.
No one asked. I mean, like, not spy, but like, I would always tell them how my day was going, and if that came up, I would have told them, but I didn't. Do we think A could have been one of their spies? We could ask them.
Maybe. But it's interesting that they suspect Mammon for framing them. Does that ring a bell to anybody? Does that ring a bell?
I mean, that's just like one of their like employees, right? I feel like I don't know.
Yeah. So why would they suspect? I mean, unless they had a falling out.
I mean, maybe we have
I
been
thought we
gone.
thought Rex did it.
Oh, maybe.
No.
Why would they?
I mean, they could have, but I don't think so. I feel like they would have told me.
It is strange because it seemed like they already had a falling out with Beazle.
Yeah.
So why would they? Well, I guess they're not really causing trouble for us. They're causing more trouble for Rex.
Is it possible that like Beazle was the one watching us here, and that's what got them in the fight, and that's why Beazle would have lashed out here, and that's how Rex is implicated? Or I mean, Mammon, right, was the one they mentioned in their letter?
Right.
Okay, well, this does remind me. Didn't we like tell Rhea to like really scrutinize the like magic and everything that was used in the killing of Lila Darwish? I mean, maybe how? Because this all started because Barbok's home was like implicated somehow, right? Unless you think that was like a lie.
Well, you know, we're not too sure of Rhea's capabilities. I mean, you know, after all, there's you know, a body for hire, you know. So.
Oh my
That's the
god.
kobold.
Oh,
Not my body. That Ray is not for me.
not my body, not my choice.
Exactly, Marcus. Good.
You said that like a man being held at gunpoint during a news interview. Not my body, not my choice.
Sorry, that's one of my talking points. I was taught.
Oh.
Okay, good, I guess.
Okay, let me be.
Yeah. Glad to know you're on the right side of history, Malagus.
What
Kind
I
of
do.
We
surprising.
need more women in our group. Anyways, is that it? I mean,
What do you mean is that it? Oh my. So.
that sucks to hear about like Rex Shamir and like he's getting like tried.
Well, the second half is that
Oh, so there's more?
you know, Rex plans to nip this in the bud, as it were, as quite fortunately there's a clone now of Rex in of all places, the elemental plane of fire, where the murder happened. So
And how'd Rex come to know that?
I don't know. Honestly, they seem to have eyes and ears everywhere. That's not on me.
Wait, this
okay?
asshole figured out that there's somebody who's been in this inn. Fuck, has this Reximir ever even left the Ashen Sock?
I
So
He's
are
one of
you
us.
sending the Waterdeep police after all of our friends and family?
No, okay. So first of all, I'm not saying anyone. Second of all, it would be the salamanders, and I think it would only be Rex, the clone Rex, surely.
So that's it?
Well-
Letting that Rex get arrested?
Well, okay. So we're just, you know, we're putting the information out there for us, right? And we're gonna give us a good think, right? Because you know, all Rex never really consented to a clone of them being created, you know, and it's quite personal. So
That gives them the right to kill their clone?
no, you know, it just gives us more time to figure out who's trying to frame the real Rex.
But then the clone will hate us and hate Rex. I think we need to just solve the problem before the cops come. That's what
So
we
we-
need to do. We just need to solve the crime.
Before noon of tomorrow.
Yes.
And we need to figure out how the hell Rex sees everything we do.
Well,
I feel like the more pressing issue is that in the Ashen Sock, somebody's been informing this guy, like, daily. That's crazy. Deimos,
It
have
has
you
to
been
be
sending
A.
letters?
Well,
No.
there are people that are trying to establish like relationships back home in Waterdeep.
Huh?
Oh.
Like you don't think Samson, the Lady of Pain, even Rex Ymir were the people who contacted the real Rex Ymir?
I don't think so, because then they would also have to know, right, that... Would they have to know about the murder charges coming up? And that was before their time.
I will say the one person who said they were going to talk to Reximir was Reximir.
True.
But that's true, they didn't know about the murder charges.
I guess they wouldn't have to know. That could be a separate informant.
Has Rex Ymir ever given either of you gifts?
No. Just letters. Orpheus?
I'll look down at my tassel.
Oh.
I casted Identify on it.
When did you cast that?
Right after they gave it to me, I thought,
Want to check again?
okay. I cast Identify.
On what?
The tassel Reximir gave me.
You've actually cast Identify on this once before. You want to roll a history check to see if what you remember?
I mean, yeah, I think I remember that it wasn't.
Yeah, it was
wasn't
not magical last time you cast Identify on it.
It's not
Well, what if it's
magical though.
changed?
I mean, also haven't we learned that there's some spells that hide from Identify? So I'm not saying it's for sure not magic, but I am saying I don't think I would be able to tell if it was magic.
Okay. I think mayhaps you should put the tassel away, or we should investigate further.
I'll bring the tassel up to my mouth. Rex, you didn't have to spy on me, and also, like, I really don't want to turn over the other you, so I'm just going to solve the mystery really quick before anything bad happens to either of you. But for now, I am going to put the tassel away because my friends are psyched you've been watching it. And to be honest, I'm not either because some things are private, you know? Okay, good night. I want to put it in my back pocket with the smear doll.
Right, you place it in that small cubby delicately next to the smear doll, and with that, it is gone. All right, what do you guys want to do? You are still in Barbok Arvelis's house. Dulam, what would you please again roll for me a investigation check to look around the rest of this room?
25.
Great roll. And I imagine someone's helping you too, so feel free to roll with advantage.
25.
Yeah, big deal. Cool. All right. You look through the. Sorry, I'm pulling up my notes here. All right. You look through the room, tearing it apart, not literally, but methodically. Wall to wall, ceiling to floor, window to door. You find the following. There's a desk here, a drawing board, and 2 large cabinets, as well as a heavy wood chair. Among all of them, you find surprisingly little. Both of the massive wooden cabinets on the walls are filled with books. And not pleasure books, they seem to mostly be historical books. You see dictionaries, thesauruses, history of the city of Brass, and a lot of books on trading and business practice. Sort of imagine your, business for dummies kind of books. As well, you also find, sort of shoved to the bottom of a lot of these massive cabinets are a lot of chapter books that look to be aimed at kids, that looks like they haven't been touched in a while. The desk itself is very orderly. Going through each of the cabinets in the desk, you find drawers filled with pencils and inkwells and long, slender quills. You find massive pads of, legal parchment paper stacked plainly on top of one another. And you find heavy drawers, filing cabinets, filled to the brim with what look like drawings. They look like kids' drawings.
Oh my god.
Done up with simple charcoal pencil or perhaps crayon. None of them are particularly good, and there's vast quantities of them. As well, you also find other office supplies, heavy clips made of copper for binding paper together, as well as general bookbinding materials and refills for the number of inkwells that line the outer edge. You find nothing else besides that.
And if I was an artificer, I would create some sort of mechanical secret somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut out for a second. What'd you say?
Does the chair look unusually heavy? Does it look heavier than it should be?
It is a pretty hefty wooden chair, but with your high roll, you've already sort of picked it up and looked under it. At this point, all you have left to do is like cut open the top and get in there. But you look at the construction of it, and it looks pretty permanent. You're not exactly sure if it would be possible for anyone to put anything in there unless it was done so when it was constructed, and you would have to destroy it to get it out.
Okay, I have an idea. Could I try opening each of the filing cabinets very slowly using like just my fingertips to try to feel if I feel the slightest bit of catch in any of them?
Yeah, give me a, I feel like sleight of hand check. It'll be good for this.
Okay, and that's +5 for my gloves of tinkering, which brings it to 27.
Alright. And what are you feeling for exactly?
Any bit of catch or unusual resistance or a click as I open any of these filing cabinets.
Alright, remind me, what was your sleight of hand roll again?
27.
Okay, feeling along them, the 27, you don't feel anything. No catch, it's seamless, all solid wood. Well engineered, too. You don't find any evidence of, like, a maker's symbol on this desk. You think it might have been made by Barbok himself.
Yeah.
The chair, too, you determine as well. You and Duelam do.
Can I test the desk drawers the same way?
Sure, you do the same. I'll use the same roll, and you, just sort of make your way along the edge, slowly probing and feeling with your fingers to see if there's any give anywhere. And nothing. You don't find anything particularly obvious.
Can I cast a quick detect magic for the room?
Excellent.
Sure.
Excellent.
Detect Magic reveals the following. There are 2 books on the massive shelf that appear very faintly magic, and beyond that, there's nothing else in this room that are magic.
Okay. What are these books?
Looking through them, you pick them both out. Duelam, you had caught sight of these. They just sort of blended in with the rest of the books that seem to just be sort of how-to little tomes. But as you pull them out, Deimos, you recognize a bit of transmutation magic in them. The top one seems to be something along the lines of how to befriend and hire animal servants for your business practice. And the second one is how to use the natural landscape of your city to best optimize your business practice. And as you look at them and sort of open them up and get a chance to actually like spend some time with these books, you realize both of them seem to be tomes of a skill. Specifically, you think reading it cover to cover, you would be able to enhance one of your skills.
Oh.
Okay. Very cool. Guys, I found some books that seem very, very educational here. Probably helpful.
Each one is a single-time use, Deimos, as the magic wears off after one person reads it. And one seems to be +1 to animal handling, and the other is a +1 to nature.
Wow. Okay, I'll pocket these, but just remember, next long rest, you want to read a book?
Right, you're pocketing?
Wait,
You're like,
you're taking
we're stealing?
Barbok's books?
We're stealing things from him?
Can't we divvy
No.
them out?
That doesn't really help us in our mystery.
I'm just gonna read them, or well, one of us is gonna read some of them, and then we're just gonna give them back, like a library.
Like, because they're clues?
They
I
just
kind of assumed reading them would use the magic up.
I think we should call them
Magic?
clues.
there's a slight magic here. Okay, they will impart some valuable knowledge to anyone who reads them. Okay, so is anyone feeling like they need a particular boost to their nature, the nature knowledge or their animal handling knowledge? That's got 2 books right here.
I mean, Jaya, you interact with Gravy a lot.
I would love to hit some books.
Okay, and I'll hand the the animal hiring one to Jaya.
This is stealing, though.
No, it's borrowing. Okay.
That is a bizarre way to say it. It is
Have a
borrowing.
library. Every library is like a public library.
Indeed.
Nope.
I don't think that's true. I don't think the public library would exist.
Would you hoard knowledge and gatekeep it from the masses? I don't think so.
Your knowledge.
Isn't that what
is
keeping a
kind of-
secret is?
I mean like general knowledge higher, not like what is done in a bathroom. Okay, just like general knowledge.
What do you mean,
It's
what
like
is done
2
in a
men do in a
bathroom?
bathroom.
It's just because people asking questions about what's happening with me and Orpheus, and we're just speaking. Gosh, now
Yeah.
you see.
And if we put it back after, it's technically not stealing.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's true.
I'll forget about it anyways. My conscience is clear.
Oh,
That's great to hear, Jaya.
I think
I turned to Dave. That's a great idea.
Mark.
Well, don't ask Mark. It's gonna make us look bad.
I think
Hey,
I
can
Mark.
we use your dad's shit?
Mark.
Oh, yes, is somebody calling for me?
Mark, we saw these 2 books on the shelf that have have sparked quite some interest in the group. We wonder if we could borrow them. Just these 2 right here.
Sure, I guess. I didn't even know there were any, useful books in here, but if you think it'll help with the investigation, please, go ahead.
Thank you, Mark. See, Haya.
Hey, I can have my opinions, but you can do as you wish.
Okay. Any takers on the nature of nature?
And like, how long is that book gonna take to read?
I guess it depends. What's your reading level, Haya?
Oh no, I'm not reading it. I thought Jaya was.
No, Jaya's had with the animals, how to hire an animal for your business. Okay.
It's a good read.
How common is that practice?
Probably pretty common. I feel like I've heard they're quite useful, especially if you live in an area with many natural creatures. They don't need much. You just pay them with like food.
But
You never know when you could use a companion. And trust me, some of y'all could use it.
But you
I
all
think
are
we're
my
approaching
companions.
I'm not a companion animal.
No, I'm not saying you are. Sometimes a dog needs a dog.
Dog?
I've thought about it. I think it'd be weird between us.
Between you and a dog?
Could be like a pack rather than like.
There's like a pack, but one of us is a hairless freak, and the other one's a dog.
Okay.
Did you need something? Because if not, I think I want to just keep going. Please feel free to borrow the books, but all this weird dog talk. My father is in jail, right?
Indeed. Sorry, Mark. Actually, more pressing question. Have you known any particularly, I don't know, secret mechanisms in this room, or any other just general oddities? Have you noticed?
Not really. I don't really come in here often by myself, though. Sorry.
It's okay. That's fair. Well, we're gonna get back to it, and I'm sure we'll turn up something useful soon.
Okay.
Mason, does this look like a master bedroom?
This is definitely a study. There is a master bedroom you've noticed sort of nearby, but Samir has insisted that there's nothing really in there worth finding. You have investigated it yourself, though.
So could we peek into the master bedroom before we go?
Sure, if you think it'll help. He gestures to it, and you make your way in and find there is a substantial bed and a similar minimalist architecture in here. Give me an investigation check for poking around here, unless you're looking for something specific.
No, I don't know, covering our bases before we go anywhere. 31.
Give me
30, it's 31.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I could flash on it and make it 37. If you think
31
that's
is fucking nutso mode, dude. Okay. Looking around the bedroom, it is extremely, again, minimalist, like the rest of these. There's a basin of water on a side table. You find a number of oil lamps and refills for oil, as well as matchboxes with strikers in each of the small side tables. The bed is neatly pressed and seemingly untouched. You look around here, and with your insanely high roll, Orpheus, you find not hidden in either of the side tables, nor in any wardrobe in the room, but squeezing yourself under the massive wooden bed frame. While you don't see anything immediately, you find tucked neatly up on top of the boards supporting the bed, out of view of anyone except those who are crawling around down here like rats.
I'm wiggling.
That's you, by the way, wiggling.
Yeah, for real.
The Wiggler.
You find a small, almost unassuming little medical textbook.
Any
The small
dog-eared-
medical
Sorry.
textbook seems to be unlabeled. It seems small print. You think likely made by a cleric or somebody of the cloth who spent a lot of time with the sick. And the entirety of it seems to be detailing the progression and eventual terminal nature of the incurable disease known as the Iron Shadow.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
It's old, very old. You think about as old as the ring or the books that you've found thus far. There are many dog-eared pages. In fact, you even see some underlining in certain passages. Quickly flipping through, a majority of the underlining and dog ears seem to incorporate the later stages of the disease. The book discusses how the Iron Shadow goes unnoticed, oftentimes for the first several years in patients, before eventually the lethargy, fatigue, and eventual mental deterioration occurs. Muscles turn to what feels like cotton, skin thins out and becomes near translucent, and the tongue grows heavy and dark red, as though filled with blood.
Ooh.
These indicate a later progression and proving that the individual afflicted has no less than a year to live. There are a number of dog-eared pages discussing potential treatments, but all of them seem to be crossed out almost angrily. Your question?
Malleus doesn't have any of those things yet, right?
No. You know
Mason.
that, yes?
Oh, sorry. You took a while to respond. I got scared.
You notice that on the third page of the book, underlined and circled, is that the first noticeable stage of the Iron Shadow is that the inflicted become particularly, almost supernaturally oily.
What the fuck?
Bruh. I guess we'd already been told that, but that's still crazy.
You've never seen a book like this. Even during your first hearing of what the Iron Shadow was, your discussion with local healers never revealed any information like this. This seemed personal. But you
Awesome.
noticed that the book had been read all the way to the end, and none of the treatments or cures in quotes, seemed to have worked. All of them were crossed out angrily.
Does it mention the cure that was offered to us by the priestess of Apollo?
You do not see anything about divine intervention in this book. All
Okay,
of the
okay.
cures offered here seem to be more of the druidic nature. Poultices and potions, certain types of natural practices. You think they could be spell related? A number of the components mentioned in many of the potions offered do seem like spell components, but there is no mention of religious intervention at all.
Okay.
Some things only gods can do. Shout out Ether.
Oh,
You're literally a freak. Sorry, Hire, you are freak of the week.
Okay, I'll come show my friends this. Mark, I know you're thinking about borrowing books. Could I have this one?
Oh, wow, there was a book down there?
Yeah, it was really wedged in.
Huh, you think you know a guy? Sure, yeah, I didn't even know it was there. Please, feel free, and let me know if there's anything I can do to help. See him sort of scratch his head. He's surprised that was there.
Yeah, of course.
Good,
I'm
yeah,
guessing your dad forgot this was down there a long time ago.
I suppose I didn't even know he was down there. Anyway, yeah, sort of scratches his head a little bit and turns away. All right, you hold on to this book. You can go ahead and add to your inventory a book on the Iron Shadow.
Woo!
You can't help but think this is probably what Zara had.
Yeah, for sure. So back to our talking about whether or not the original Samir was a golem. And keep your voice down so Mark can't hear us. I'm thinking no, based on the child's books we found, right? Well, actually, never mind, because I said that because I was like, a golem wouldn't be born a child. But then again, Samir is making that baby golem, and I have to assume he has a way to make it grow up, so maybe.
I don't know. I guess I never thought about that when I helped in the shop.
Yeah, I no one would want it to be a baby forever, so there has to be some next step.
Does Demas recall Samir ever like talking about like when he was like first created? Like was he like, you know, like a baby, or did he just say like he came out a man?
You recall from his brief mentions, he said he was sort of born the same age that the other Samir was when he died. He was not like born a child.
Okay.
Mark, do you remember your childhood? Like, I saw those kids' books in Barbok's study.
Oh, no, not really, but Dad always said he read those to me when I was young.
But you don't remember?
No,
Oh.
sorry, my mind's on other things right now. Is there anything else you found in that room?
Honestly, not really. But, worth checking.
Do you remember drawing?
Drawing, yeah, blueprints. Yeah, I drew lots of blueprints.
But no landscapes?
Not really. Sorry. Is there anything else I can help with?
No, you're good.
Sure. Just let me know if you have any more questions, okay?
We will.
Awesome. All right. He gives a haphazard smile and then slowly turns away. Think I'm going to just clean up a bit downstairs. Seeing as if Dad won't be here for a while, I want to make sure everything looks all right.
Nice.
So, do we want to buy an hour of Rhea's time now? Is that our next step?
Oh well.
Yes.
Well, hold on. Do we want to do that, or if we want to find out who murdered or who's framing Rex, we have a strict timeline of tomorrow before noon. So
I guess I was thinking it was the same problem, like probably Raffik framed Rex. Because
You
we
think
think
so?
Raffik killed Layla, right?
I guess you're probably right. But then, how would that get tied in to Rex? Like who's even like pointing that finger, you know?
I don't know. I'm just thinking if two people are being framed for the same crime, it stands to reason the same group is framing both of them.
Okay, sure. We'll do that. We'll look into it. And
Well, but
oh,
I don't know. Does that even make sense?
no, yes, it does. Yes, it does. We can look into this. Okay, and if worst comes to worst, like we don't make the deadline, right? Like we're gonna let the arrest happen, right? Because like, you know.
I just have to hope to God we make the deadline.
I would
You
really
guys-
prefer
do you
not
wanna
to
go-
give away an innocent man.
Do you want to go get Rhea? We could just head back to our place and, like, you know, rest for a bit. It's just the afternoon. I mean, fuck, dude. It's already been a long-ass day. We could get Samir here settled in and at least get everyone out of the way for when Rhea eventually does come. I don't know.
I just feel like every hour counts. I don't know.
I think every hour counts.
I think we
Okay.
should get Rhea. I think if that's our next step, that we need to get on it.
Okay.
But maybe we can hire Rhea to come to our house in like half an hour, so we do have time to straighten up. Hire can pray to Aether about going to the mundane plane.
Oh, yeah.
We can settle in Samir, introduce him to you, Sam Near.
I need to ship a letter as well. Maybe someone could help me with that. I'm gonna be praying.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I bet we'll see a post office on our way back. Oh, how common our post office is. roughly.
They're around. Yeah, it is not hard to find one.
Nice.
All right. Then in that case, do you guys want to head to the Charcoal Palace?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. This errand doesn't actually take that long. As you guys head over, you see the enormous palace once again, and entering, you follow Malagus's instruction to a small, sort of secluded room, which is adorned in tapestries and beautiful blankets that hang overhead, giving the room a sort of dim, dusky, almost sultry appearance. And there, a very beautiful woman with light blue skin accepts what she calls donations to the Sultan for a piece of his covenant's time. You put in an order for Rhea, and the kind woman asks what time you would like her. Do you guys say this evening?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
All right. And she just politely asks for 100 gold pieces.
Demos can
Yeah.
hand over the 100.
Oh, Timos, are you sure?
Yes, it's okay. This is my plan because you know, I know you're kind of uncomfortable with it because you'll be kind of the main man, as it were. But I believe in you, and this is my 100 golds worth of belief in you right here.
Okay, the pressure is really on.
She smiles and winks as she takes your 100 gold and simply states that Rhea will be by tonight promptly at 7 p.m. after getting
Perfect.
down your information. Right, and that is your entire errand at the Charcoal Palace. There's not
Nice.
much else you need to do at that location. Where would you guys like to go next?
Demos, I want to hand you a couple things as soon as we walk out.
Oh.
One ketamine cigarette. One fine bloody flute. You know, just in case you guys get the band back together.
Oh.
And 24 teratoma teeth. You know,
24 teratoma teeth.
yeah, you might
Oh,
find
fuck
something to do
even
with them.
is that shit?
Wow. This is beautiful.
Thanks.
I'm gonna put this in my bag, and you know, I'm gonna think of a use for them. I'm gonna think of a use. I mean, the
Cool.
ketamine one is pretty obvious.
Yeah,
The
like
bloody
in case we meet a horse in danger.
indeed.
Yeah.
And why is this flute bloody? Where is this from?
Just because, well, Orpheus gets kind of sheepish. Remember there was that orchestra member who was playing his flute, and so I cast catapults and like sent it through his brain.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good. I'll put that in my bag as well. Thank you. Fond memories. Fond memories indeed.
And do you want hair on your head?
on my
What's
head.
going on?
You know, I think I might have to pass on that one. I think.
Okay.
I haven't met a dragonborn with a head of hair, and
Okay.
might stand out. Might stand out a bit too much, but that's you know.
Do you
that's okay.
do you like cats? Because I don't.
cats? Cats are cool. I'm
Cool.
part cat.
I hand you a set of cat playing cards.
Thank you. I remember these actually.
Yeah, there it is now. Okay, are we square? Does feel even to you?
Yes, that's so square orifice. Don't even worry. Don't even
Okay,
worry.
I have some ruby dust. You can
Nope.
like put.
Nope.
Okay.
It's you got. I have everything I need.
Okay, I have 90 clay marbles.
Oh.
90.
Oh, tempting. Oh, but there's no more space in my backpack. Oh well.
Oh
We'll just square that away later. Yep.
no! Okay, yeah. Anytime you need them, just let me know.
Of course.
Oh, maybe I'll give them to Cam. I bet he'd love them.
Yeah,
Kids love marbles.
I think so.
You people are fucking odd, you know that?
Or if as other people in the group could have paid for it, like we have money.
But Jamos did, so I gave him stuff. You know?
Well, that's really kind of y'all. Thanks for paying.
You're welcome.
Okay, so where to next?
Yeah, if we can find like a post office, like really quick.
Yeah.
Right. Give me just someone a quick investigation check for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
you
me
smell
sniffing
it
out
out,
the
buddy.
mailman.
I know.
Get them.
Oh golly.
30.
But did you say fucking 30?
I said 30, like a 3 and a 0.
Dear God.
Because the funny
Yeah.
thing is, I actually couldn't roll a 13.
Yeah, you almost immediately find a post office, and today only they are doing post for free.
It's
Yeah.
Thursday!
Oh shit! I have so many letters. Just kidding. I only have one, but I bet you have a lot, Aura.
I really haven't had time to think about my feelings lately.
Oh.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So who all wants to mail shit?
Me.
Right. Hire, I have your mail that you're going to send. Anyone else? Going
Oh,
once.
yeah.
People sending me secrets. No one sent me any secrets. Are we just here for hire?
Secrets.
I dragged the whole party along.
All right, then hire. You drop off your mail. It is free today only. Wow, ain't that nice? And after that happens, you are left once again out in the city of Brass proper, with the beautiful scorching heat above you of the primordial flame.
Okay, let's go prepare now.
Yes. I hear someone has some praying they need to do.
Yeah, I know.
All right, you guys want to head back to your inn?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
You begin the quick walk back to the Ashen Sock, more specifically the Vale Lounge, the fine inn that you guys have yet to take advantage of. They've got some really nice cool hot springs here. They're called Cool Springs, as well as a continental breakfast that no one stopped by for. You guys walk in, and a perky young male Ifrit gives you guys a sort of salute as you walk in and asks politely about your day. You guys make your way back in to your inn room. It is here that you find Asparagus chilling. He seems to be waiting outside, sitting in a large chair with what looks like a small, cleaned skull in front of him. He's just sort of holding it in his hand and admiring it. And as you walk in, he politely puts it on the chair and stands up.
Greetings, welcome back. I sure missed you. I've taken it upon myself to wait in this room just to make sure there's no unpleasant visitors or exiters from the Ashen Sock. I hope that's all right. I left in there, good folk to look after the young Cam.
Who?
I said good folk.
I know, but it's like... Who?
Oh, well, right now it would be, the Oriface and Samir of yesteryear.
Okay, cool. Yeah, totally. Neji hated that.
In addition, I believe we all have a visitor. Someone perhaps from the capital? I don't recognize him.
Oh my god, already? Oh wait.
Oh, is that so?
He gestures to the Ashen Sock and gives you a charming smile.
I'll continue to wait out here, but I'll check in later.
Who is it?
I'm not sure. Someone from the capital, maybe.
Inside the Ashen Sock, you mean?
Yes,
was
I
their
invited them
gender?
in. I'm going to say male.
You let them in?
We can...
Yes, they were quite
I
insistent.
start running.
Called you all out by name.
I start running.
Said there was urgent business. Couldn't wait. Okay, bye.
Hey, have a
You
good
dash
one, man.
in higher. Asparagus gives you a brisk nod and an awkward smile.
Have I done poorly? Is that not what you wanted?
I'm just gonna say this, and this is not like, it's not to be mad, because we're not mad. This is just information, right? But just because someone knows our names does not mean they're our friends. Just just to say that.
Oh goodness, I have. I've done you a grave disservice, haven't
Nope.
I? Ugh,
Nope, because this could
foolish.
be a friend. This could be a friend, you know. So we're gonna we're gonna go see. We're gonna go handle that.
Well, all right.
Gives another awkward smile.
Good luck.
Thank you, Gilly.
Yes, of course. My pleasure. Sorry again.
No worries.
Goodness.
Run after hire.
All right, you guys go dashing in. As you all make your way into the Ashen Sock, unless does anyone want to not go in, and anyone want to avoid their fate for a little longer? No pressure. It's just some of you are a bit wanted. Nope, everyone wants to go in. All right, great. More for me.
I mean, can I tell Malaga? No, I ran away. I can't tell Malaga to
What's
stay
wrong?
out.
Can I not go in? Something. the
You're
matter,
wanted.
Michael?
Well, I guess you kind of cleared it up.
Yeah, man, I did clear it up. You remember all the work I did? I didn't do a lot of work. I'm gonna be honest. All right. Then you guys head inside. And you are all met with a lack of a crowd. It seems most of the members of the mundane plane that were cloned into existence are taking rest in their subsequent rooms. You do notice that a small table has been dragged out of one of the rooms and placed sort of centrally in the L of the massive sock interior. And around this table you see Samir, the clone, along with Orifacus, sitting with Cam and looks to be playing some sort of card game. The three are sat, enjoying each other's company. You notice the cloned Rexymir sort of sits nearby watching the group of them, and that seems to be the only people out, except for, of course, a tall, striking figure who bounds immediately for the entrance as you all walk in, and flashing his signature smile, you all are met with a tall, striking, red-skinned devil.
Oh.
Yay!
As Flixie approaches.
Wait, Flixie's red?
Whoa.
That's actually more like white-skinned,
Okay.
with flecks of red.
I see.
This, it's sort of mottled. We'll go with mottled. Mottled skin devil approaches you all in his classic suit that he wears with a small flower boutonniere. And as he smiles and approaches, he says,
I've been waiting a long time. You called for me, and here I sit. Now, what was so important that you called me here? Tell me how I can help.
and he gives a big smile and looks toward all of you. And I think that's going to be a good stopping point for tonight, everybody.
Well,
Did
he's
you hear
here.
the cat? She meowed with all the fear. Really good. Okay, well, thank you, Mason, for another excellent.
I hope you guys enjoy. You finally got your Flixie. I know it's been some time.
How come Flixie's not talking to his son? That's what I want to say. And also, that's my son now, so Flixie better back the fuck off.
Who's his son, huh? You talking about
Red?
Just seems like there's
You said
another
you were
red.
ready to be a father.
Red.
Saying red is crazy.
And then you said I said I wasn't ready to be a father, like I was a boyfriend who left you to have kids with another woman. You're just so mad about it.
You're not ready to be a father.
All right, do you guys want some?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, in episode 64, A Scarlet Letter, we asked you all who is going to be the most upset about their journal clone. Now, there were two people towards the bottom, and one of these didn't even have a fucking clone, so people still voted for him, but fucking read a book. That was Gina and Dyer. There's no fucking higher clone, you guys. Come on, keep up. That's why Hire's obsessed, because he doesn't got one. Next up was Foolum. I get that.
I don't.
Foolum's pretty respectable. But I wouldn't be that upset about Foolum. He's just fooling around. Second from the top, we have Orifacus. And number one, obviously, Deadmos.
Someone is going nuts.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Yeah, keep going. Okay. You're gonna do the outro. Alright, now, what is our poll for this week? Is Rexymir guilty? True or false?
I like that one, yeah. Let's see what the people have
Like
to
in
say.
general?
of this crime.
Of what?
Well.
Alright. In this episode, we are going to ask you, is Rexymir guilty for the murder of Layla Darwish? How you're going to vote in this poll? You're going to go to our episode on Spotify, click the little dots next to the title, hit go to episode. You'll know you're there when you see the full title as well as summary. Scroll down to the poll, vote whether you're listening to this on the Monday it came out or once I finally graduated high school. Then you can go ahead and leave a comment for us, a funny joke that you liked from the episode, a joke you didn't like from the episode. You could post my social security number, just anything. Now, on our Spotify homepage, you can go ahead and rate our podcast 4 stars, 5 stars. We know we're making top-notch content, but we want to hear you say it. Stop it!
Can you make me one good bark?
She's so tortured.
Come get her.
Me?
All right. Yes, you.
Oh, I'm part of the outro.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. I'm calling you a bad dad, an absent father. Okay. Do you hear your baby
She
crying?
sounds tortured.
I honestly don't know what she wants. I think it's because
She's
Nimbus
letting
is
you
hiding on
know.
the table, and she said she can't see Nimbus. Okay, you can also follow our podcast on Spotify. This will make sure you don't miss the podcast next Monday, or the Monday after that, or the Monday after that, or the Monday after that, or forever. She figured out how to jump on the table. Wow, they're getting along
Dangerous.
actually really well right now. Sorry, it's so distracting. In our Spotify bio, you can also find our link tree. This links you to many fun things. Number 1, our podcast on every other podcast network. All of them. It's just all of them. There's not a one we're not on, and if there is, you can legally take action against me for false advertising. Next up, we've got our email address. That's theruntpack@gmail.com. Send me an email. Say, hey, Maisie, what's up? I'll send you back an email telling you what's up, asking you about your life. Next up, you've got our subreddit. That's r/theruntpack. That's a great place for fan art, fan theories, fan content,
Fan
and
friends.
fan fiction. But there's also
Fan
the
friends,
3 for that.
fan
And of
friends.
course, fan friends.
Fan friends.
Always, every time, fan friends.
Yeah, that's nice.
Next up, you can find our TikTok.
TikTok,
that
you said
is-
TikTok.
TikTok. That is at the Runt Pack on TikTok. That's a great place where you can find DM lessons from your very own Mr. Mason Runt Pack, speed paints of official art, homebrew items to bring some of the magic from our campaign into yours at home, and of course, animatics of your favorite funny Runt moments. Now, go ahead and follow us on TikTok. Shoot us some likes. That shit ain't easy to make, y'all. Takes time. Takes time out of my day. But you know what doesn't? For you to do the most important thing that you can do for me.
I'm scared.
Capiche? It's that you, next Monday, are going to tune in and keep on running with the pack. Ah!